Qual Choice Health Insurance, the quality choice for health insurance. Keep it simple with Qual Choice. By the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, balancing power reliably, affordably, and responsibly. Ballpark, proud to be the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. Regions Bank, Regions, official bank of the SEC. By Roller Funeral Homes. For 3 generations, the Razorback Nation has trusted the Roller family to serve yours with all our respect. By Edward Jones. For a financial advisor near you, visit edwardjones.com. SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Razorback Athletics. Modelo Especial, brewed for full-time Razorback fans. Your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. By Baptist Health, Arkansas's largest and most comprehensive health system. The University of Arkansas Online, offering flexible degree programs. Apply now at online.uark.edu. Greenway Equipment. Equipment that works as hard as you do. Highland Dairy. Locally made, naturally delicious. Harps. Quality foods, hometown fresh. It's that simple at Harps. And by the Arkansas Department of Health. Quit tobacco. We can help.
In this thing, you got to get hit in the mouth to accept the way you want to play is not going to work.
Now let's go to courtside alongside Matt Zimmerman. Here's the voice of the Razorbacks, Chuck Barrett.
The Razorbacks are in Auburn, Alabama to take on the number 1 ranked team in the country. And we welcome you inside Neville Arena. And we welcome you to the Razorback Courtside Show. It's brought to you by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs. The Hogs have been here for 2 days. They came Monday night to get out of Northwest Arkansas before the snow hit. So they've had a couple of practices inside Neville Arena. And tonight they'll take on an Auburn team that has only lost twice this season. The Tigers under Bruce Pearl, 23-2, 11-1 in conference play. Their only loss at home was to the Florida Gators. Their only other loss was at Duke in the SEC-ACC Challenge. Now they face a Razorback team tonight that's 15-10, coming off a loss at Texas A&M, 4-8 in conference play, still on the right side of the NCAA tournament bubble, barely. It goes without saying an upset win tonight would go a long way towards cementing the Razorback status in the field of 68. But first things first, and as I turn to my partner, longtime Razorback assistant Matt Zimmerman. Z, the last time we saw these guys when they were ranked number 1, Arkansas beat them in overtime in Fayetteville. It's going to be different here tonight. It's a tough place to play.
Boy, it's one of the toughest places to play in the league. You're exactly right. Coach in the pregame show, when we're talking to him, you're going to hear him say, it was interesting, he said this is a student crowd. This is the one place in our league that's dominated by the students, and you can feel that when you play. We've won in here before. It's a difficult place to play, and the last time we came in here, we had a really good team with Anthony Black, and we lost in here. So and we're playing an Auburn team that's the best in the land right now.
Auburn won in Fayetteville a year ago. Arkansas does lead the all-time series. It's been nip and tuck in Auburn. Now, many of the games played at the Beard Eaves Coliseum before this building opened. Auburn leads the series down here 15-13. Z, it's a Razorback team that's coming off a performance at Texas A&M that saw them get close, but ultimately lose the game. They turned the ball over 17 times. Points off turnovers, -15. Goes without saying, if you do that against Auburn tonight, it's probably going to be even worse.
Yeah, it'll be tough. You got to take care of the basketball. We probably need 12 turnovers or less to win in here. It's hard to predict an exact number. Now, if we shoot 65%, we can afford an extra turnover or 2. But you're going to have to shoot well. You got to take care of the basketball, and we got to rebound with them. And you know what? There's been some people in our league that have done a good job crashing the glass against Auburn. So that'll be an interesting part of this game to watch, and you got to really get after their bench. They bring a great player off the bench. The guard, Pettiford, is an outstanding guy. You got to get on him when he comes in. Don't let him get the crowd going, and you got to stay together.
9,200 seats in Neville Arena. They're all expected to be filled tonight to watch the number 1 team in the country play. And we'll continue with the Razorback Courtside Show after this for Greenway Equipment.
You're listening to the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs. Oaklawn is Arkansas's only casino resort, located in Arkansas's number 1 vacation destination.
Every project is an opportunity, and every John Deere tractor is built for rising to the challenge. The Down-to-Earth package is built for breaking new ground. The Greenway Special is built for cutting time, not corners. And the Weekend Warrior is built for those who give it everything, even on their days off. It's your time and your land. Let Greenway help you make the most of it with 0% financing for 7 years. Visit gogreenway.com to get started. With approved credit, see dealer for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2025.
Are you looking for a venue to watch sports while enjoying great food from a chef-driven menu? Are you needing an event space for large gatherings, for birthdays, rehearsal dinners, or company meetings and holiday parties? Farrell's Lounge Bar and Grill is Northwest Arkansas's premier sports bar and event space with 24 high-def TVs, 35 beers on tap, extensive menu offerings, and a full bar. Farrell's is the destination for any sports or food fanatic. For more info, go to farrellslounge.com. Farrell's Lounge on Dixon Street, Fayetteville.
We'll return with more of the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs. Oaklawn is Arkansas's only casino resort, located in Arkansas's #1 vacation destination. This is Arkansas Basketball from Learfield. Welcome back to the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs. Oaklawn is Arkansas's only casino resort, located in Arkansas's #1 vacation destination. Visit Hot Springs soon. Now back to Courtside. Alongside Matt Zimmerman, here's the voice of the Razorbacks, Chuck Barrett.
Auburn and Arkansas play basketball 60 times over the years. All but one has come since the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Arkansas leads the all-time series 38-22. As we mentioned, Auburn leads the series in Auburn 15-13. Matt, when Arkansas beat Kentucky earlier this year, that's really what got them back in the NCAA tournament conversation. It's what's kept them on the bubble, got them there, kept them there. They made shots in that game, over 50% from field goal range, over 50% from beyond the arc. I don't know that it's going to take those type numbers to win tonight, but probably something pretty close.
Yeah, absolutely. And in that great win at Kentucky, we started well, we shot well, we dominated the glass, and then we started the second half very well and built that lead. It'll take that kind of same thing tonight to win here. We're going to have to shoot the basketball well. Hey, Auburn has got a lot of talent, but they really don't, they're going to play 8 or 9. They can go to 10 a little bit, but they get you, they shoot the ball well, and in here, they love to drive it and kick it out for threes or get all the way and lob it. They're athletic, and they got Broom inside, who's been really good all season.
Janai Broom is the young man you're talking about, a 6'10 senior, formerly of Morehead State, averages a double-double, 18 points, 10.5 rebounds per ball game, almost 3 blocks per game. He can dominate the game on both ends of the floor. I was interested in something John Calipari said after the ball game Saturday. Said we may go with some different combinations with our bigs. I wonder how they'll defend Broom tonight, because however they try, they've got to have some degree of success.
Well, he was a big point of emphasis since Monday. They have spent a lot of time figuring out how they want to guard him, whether it's with an Adu Thero or a lot of times there'll be Zavonimir on him. Trevin Brazil's going to be on him. But the help side defender is so important to guarding Broom. And they've spent a lot of time talking about when Z's not on him, how he's got to get over there and help. so we might see some doubles, but he's a very important part of Arkansas's game plan.
Cal often talks about how he's got to have everybody contribute. Carter Knox is a freshman that continues to come on. He had 17 points, 9 rebounds against Texas A&M. He was 7 of 9 from the floor, hit 3 3-pointers. Talking about hitting shots, he hit shots at Kentucky. They're going to need him and some others to make shots tonight.
He had a short corner shot. You talked about on the broadcast the tough pull-ups he made it when the crowd was going wild. He made some big shots. He's elevating his offensive game, and if we're going to win in here, guys like Carter Knox will have to have great games.
Well, it's all being brought to you in part tonight by Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Crisp, refreshing, irresistibly tasty. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Well, try and decide. Coca-Cola, proud to be the official soft drink supplier of the Razorbacks. Matt Zimmerman and Coach Cal when we come back after this from Summit Utilities.
Coming up, more of the Razorback Courtside Show presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs. Hit the jackpot soon with a road trip to Hot Springs and Oaklawn.
Summit Utilities is proud to be a part of your community, and helping you save energy is important to us. That's why we offer a variety of rebates and energy-saving programs so you can do more and spend less. From your business to home, we've got you covered. Water heaters, furnaces, food service equipment, commercial and industrial systems. Yes! Save on all of it. Visit summitutilities.com to learn about our energy-saving programs.
Razorback softball season is here, and Courtney Deifel and the Bogle Bombers need your support at Bogle Park this season. Single game tickets are on sale now, and you can secure your seat to watch some of the best softball in the country. Adult tickets are only $10, while kids get in for just $5. Head to ArkansasRazorbacks.com or call the Razorback ticket office at 479-575-5151 to purchase your tickets today to Razorback softball.
There's more to come on the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs. Hit the jackpot soon with a road trip to Hot Springs and Oaklawn. This is the Razorback Sports Network.
Everyone has a community, a neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. Community members can be your eyes and ears when you're not with your kids and alert you to signs of potential problems. Learn more at talktheyhearyou.samhsa.gov.
Yes! I finally got my first phone!
It is exciting. Let's learn a few things about online safety first.
We can secure our world. Online security depends on you and me. Install updates, make better passwords. Think before you click, use multiple factors. That's how we can secure our world.
Learn more at CISA.gov/secure our world.
Welcome back to the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn in Hot Springs. Time now for our pregame interview with Arkansas head coach John Calipari, sponsored by West Rock Coffee, the official coffee sponsor of the Razorbacks. With Coach Cal, here's Matt Zimmerman.
Coach, here we are. Another big game, another big opportunity. Number 1 ranked team in the nation, and they're really good. You've been here a lot. You won in here last year with your team. Tough place to play.
Yeah, and this is a student crowd here. And, there's only 8,000 or 9,000. The building's not great big-wise, but it's a great building. And so, it's a hard place. And they've got all older players. I mean, you're talking grad students, seniors, all of them. Pettiford is the only young player that they have on the team. It'll be a challenge, but they're the number 1 team in the country. It's who you want to play. Those are the games that can change things. And so, I'm excited about it. I think the kids are excited. Now we got to go and fight and make some shots and make some layups and do those things. And because we're close, but you got to win some of these.
Yeah, and Coach, we're right there, and the shooting's so important on the road, and Auburn guards as well. But getting off to a good start is very important.
Yeah, but they were up 18-4 on Vandy, and it was tied at halftime.
Yeah.
So you want to get off. It's better than getting off to a bad start. But the whole thing is they take shots that you would say, what? And some of them go. But they keep taking them. And so they can shoot themselves right or shoot you back into the game. But the other side of that is you got to make some baskets. You got to get the ball to go down. Playing with confidence. I told the team today, we talked about perseverance, and I said, I'm so impressed with how you've stayed together through all this. Many of you have had like pianos on your back.
Yeah.
And so you've stayed together, you persevered. Just keep holding on. The light's there, it's coming, but you got to hold on. And again, we've had a few opportunities that we let slip. This is one that'll be a hard game, but it's who you want to play at this point. There are many teams out there that'll have no opportunities for quad one wins. In this league, every game you play is a quad one game.
We'll have another one Saturday.
That's right.
The Hog Call, the siren song of the Cardinal and White. It's thousands of voices raising to a fever pitch before tip-off, and a clear warning for any foe that dares get in their way. Ford knows that strong traditions start with leadership, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
What is power? Power can mean different things. For a business, it's offering competitive benefits while also controlling expenses. At Qual Choice, it's being part of a Fortune 50 insurer. For you, it's simple. Power is having choices. This year, ask for a Qual Choice quote and see how much our new rates can save you. Make the right choice. Choose Qual Choice.
We'll return with more of the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs. Oaklawn is Arkansas's only casino resort, located in Arkansas's #1 vacation destination. This is Arkansas Basketball from Learfield. Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs, continues with more of the West Rock Coffee pregame interview with Arkansas head coach John Calipari. Once again, with Coach Cal, here's Matt Zimmerman.
Well, Coach, Adu has been playing so well all year, and the last couple of games haven't been to his level of what he's been. How can we get him back on track?
One of the things I've been talking to him about is, come on, man, I think you should be the best player in this league. But you got to play that way. You can't go like, well, I'm not quite into it today. That can't be who you are. And I said, we got 6 games left. Go. We're going to go to you. We expect you to play well. You know why? Because you're a really good player. And I've told the guards, you guys you don't have to be great, but you got to play better. You know, and they're all capable. We've worked on some stuff. We turned it over 17 times. If we turn it over the normal amount of times, 11 or 12, we win the game. So why did we leave our feet this game? Why were we so anxious? Why did we try to make the hardest plays. But you know what? I'm enjoying trying to figure this out. And that's all I'm doing. And, we're still tweaking this and that to try to make it go.
Coach, last one, Nelly and DJ on the road, when we've played well, those two guys have played well. Even the game in New York, those guys played very well. They're a big part of what we do, and we don't need them to score 30 each, but we do need them to play well.
Yeah, and it's not play outside of yourself. Just be a good version of you. Make some layups, make some open shots, defend like crazy, come up with balls, have confidence. When you shoot it, everybody that's watching this game says that ball's in. We just got to get back to that. And it's hard when you lose some games. You've coached Z. You lose, the doubt seeps in, and that's our job as coaches to make sure that's not happening.
All right, Coach, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're listening to the Razorback Courtside Show, presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs. Oaklawn is Arkansas's only casino resort, located in Arkansas's #1 vacation destination.
When the game goes into overtime, but the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Why hold a parade that only goes one block? What in the world is a bathtub race? And how can one town be the training ground for American Pharaoh and the former playground of Al Capone? That's just Hot Springs being Hot Springs. Between thermal waters, thoroughbreds, and the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade, this town isn't trying to be unique. It just comes naturally. Come experience this slightly unconventional and completely wonderful place called Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. This is Arkansas Basketball from Learfield.
How's business?
Good. Are you up to speed with the new beneficial ownership reporting requirements?
Sort of. What's it about?
It's a new initiative to help fight crimes like money laundering, fraud, and drug trafficking. A lot of small businesses like ours just have to report some basic info to the federal government about the real people behind them.
Reporting your company's beneficial ownership information is quick, secure, and free. And it helps protect U.S. national security. Learn more at fincen.gov/BOI.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Another teenager, victim to fake pills bought from social media. This doesn't seem like a drug deal, but it definitely is. Should buying prescription pills be that easy? Many fake pills contain fentanyl, and an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. So listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at McGruffPSA.org and go for real. Brought to you by USPTO and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. This is Arkansas Basketball.
Swagger down the lane, pick and roll. Adu with a two-hand dunk. Nice feed underneath. Layup good from Carter Knox and one.
Live play-by-play coverage of Razorback Basketball is brought to you by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive the Ford F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. By Coca-Cola, proud to be the official soft drink sponsor of the Razorbacks. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Razorbacks. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, trusted by Arkansans for more than 75 years for reliable, affordable health insurance. Take good care, Arkansas. Summit Utilities, delivering natural gas to Razorback fans across Arkansas. Visit Hot Springs. Time for a road trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Learn more at hotsprings.org. By Sonic Drive-In. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic. West Rock Coffee. Produced right here in Arkansas, West Rock is proud to be the official coffee sponsor of the Razorbacks. Arkansas Heart Hospital, dedicated to your heart. By First Security Bank. It's banking with people you you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas's only casino resort. Kubota. For Earth. For life. By Bud Light. Easy to drink. Easy to enjoy. Please drink responsibly. And by Shelter Insurance. For award-winning service, find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com.
We got a lot of games left. Step on the gas.
We have the confidence. I feel like we have to have more fight throughout these games.
What do you do when you're not playing well? What do you add to the game?
Now, to Courtside with Matt Zimmerman, here's the voice of the Razorbacks, Chuck Barrett.
The last time the Razorbacks played the Auburn Tigers when they were ranked number 1 in the country, the Hogs beat them in overtime. That was at Bud Walton Arena in February of 2022. It's going to be a little bit different tonight. We're in Neville Arena on the Auburn campus as we welcome you back to the broadcast, moving closer to tip-off time now. Auburn's the number 1 ranked team in the country, 23-2 overall, 11-1 in the league. Arkansas 15-10, 4-8 after that loss at Texas A&M Saturday. My partner, as always, longtime Razorback assistant Matt Zimmerman. Matt got to cut down on the turnovers like they committed at Texas A&M, and they got to make shots the way they did at Kentucky when they pulled off the upset there.
Yeah, absolutely. Us and A&M both shot 41%. Well, half of that was good defense by the Hogs, but we have to shoot probably a higher percentage to win in here. We don't have to shoot 70%, but it's going to be hard to win shooting 41%, and you got to get back in transition. Coach spent a lot of time talking to our guys because this is a team that will fast break Auburn, and we can't turn the ball over.
It's not a real big arena, but it's as noisy as there is in college basketball. 9,200 strong, a loud student section. You can't let Auburn get off early, or this building can really grab hold of you.
Yeah, their students are they're on the baselines, and they're across all the way from sideline to all the way across. So they got 3 sides surrounded. And Coach said it in the pregame interview. This is a student crowd, a student-dominant crowd. You got to be ready to handle that.
Time for basketball. Arkansas and Auburn coming up when we come back after this from Coca-Cola.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
In SEC country, the key to our confidence comes from having a goal.
Cover 3. Ready?
And knowing just how we're going to get there.
8 seconds. It's plenty of time.
So in these pivotal moments, we come together for inspiration and a plan. Financial confidence in SEC country works that way too. When you and your banker get together to create your personal Regions Green Print plan.
I think that'll really work. Thanks.
So let's huddle up, because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Look, you already know eating right and staying active make a big difference, but weight loss surgery could get you back in the game. Check out the Bariatric and Metabolic Institute at Encore Medical Center in Saline County, part of the Arkansas Heart Hospital team. Their bariatric experts can help you lose the extra weight, get off medications, manage diabetes, and more. Visit arheart.com/BMI now for details. That's arheart.com/BMI for weight loss surgery. Your ticket to better health.
The home of the Hogs. This is Arkansas basketball on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off is moments away. Here's John Calipari's starting five, presented by Shelter Insurance. For award-winning service, find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com.
For the sixth straight game, the Razorbacks will go with a lineup of Nelly Davis, DJ Wagner, Adu Thero, Carter Knox, and Zvonimir Ivisic. That's the five John Calipari will send out on the floor tonight. The Razorbacks wanting to cut down on the turnovers from the other day at College Station. Obviously, the points off turnovers was an issue against the Aggies, and they'll try to take care of the basketball a little bit better tonight. Thero's been challenged by his head coach. You heard that in the pregame show. He's averaging 15.8 points per ball game, right at 6 rebounds, a couple of assists per game. Ivisic has been deadly of late, coming off a 13-6 performance against Texas A&M. Prior to that, though, 27 and 25 in back-to-back games. We mentioned Carter Knox a little bit earlier, 7 of 9 from the floor against the Aggies. The freshman averaging a little over 7 points per game now, right at 3.5 rebounds. DJ Wagner, 10.2 points per game, 3 boards, 3.5 assists. John L. Davis, just over 10 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and an assist and a half per outing. Now for Auburn, Denver Jones and Miles Kelly are going to be their guards. Kelly's a transfer from Georgia Tech. He shoots 40% from three-point range, averaging just under 11 points per ball game. He's an 88% free throw shooter as well. Denver Jones is a transfer from Florida International. He's a 90% free throw shooter, averages 11 points, 2 rebounds, nearly 3 assists per ball game. We know about Janai Broom, 6'10 senior, 18 points, 11 rebounds, nearly 3 blocks per ball game. He's likely to be the player of the year in the Southeastern Conference. Chad Baker-Mazara is a 6'7 senior, averages 12.5 points, 3.5 rebounds per ball game. And Big Dylan Cardwell, a 6'11 grad student, 5.5 points, just over 5 rebounds per ball game. Our keys to the game tonight are brought to you by Summit Utilities. Summit's proud to deliver reliable energy across the Razorback Nation. To learn more, visit summitutilities.com.
Number 1, stay poised. This is a tough environment. Got to stay together. Number 2, take care of the basketball. Probably 12 or less turnovers. And number 3, we got to shoot the ball well to win in here.
Before we begin, let's pause 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Our officials tonight, we've got an A-list crew. Doug Shows is the crew chief, KB Burdett, Stephen Anderson. They'll be the ones calling the game tonight. Auburn starting lineups being introduced as we speak. Quite an atmosphere here inside Neville Arena. The Tigers are coming off an emotional win over Alabama. They are 14-2 against Quad 1 opponents this season. They have 6 more wins against Quad 1 opponents than the second best team in college basketball. They've beaten the likes of Houston, Iowa State, North Carolina when they were ranked number 13, Memphis, Purdue. Their loss was here to Florida and to Duke at Cameron Indoor Stadium. Nobody else has beaten them. The Razorbacks trying to ruin the party tonight.
Yeah, they had a tough non-conference schedule. They played 8 of their 13 non-conference were really tough games. They handled all of those except for the road game at Duke. They're just a great team.
The Razorbacks will sport the road Cardinal Red uniforms tonight with a white trim. Auburn in the home whites tonight, wearing the blue and the orange. 9,200 strong inside Neville Arena. This is the back half of a 2-game road swing for the Razorbacks. Arkansas will be home for 2 straight after this one. Missouri on Saturday night, and then Texas at Bud Walton Arena for a midweek game next week. Matt, everyone talking about what it's going to take to get into the NCAA tournament. Obviously a win tonight. I won't go so far as to say it would cement them in the field of 68, but they'd be right there knocking on the door. But even if Auburn should do what they've done to a lot of teams tonight, the Razorbacks have 5 straight games at home beginning Saturday night in Missouri. Or 5 straight games to play, beginning with a home game Saturday night against Missouri.
That's a really good point you made, because this is the game. we want to win this game. This would be huge. But if you don't, it's not going to hurt you in the NCAA evaluation tool. The other 5 games we play will be a lot more pressure on the Razorbacks because those are games you really need to win to make the tournament. But this one right here, to me, you're playing with house money. You're playing the number 1 team in the whole land on their home court. Go out there and play your tails off. Play extremely hard. Let's see what happens. Maybe this is the Razorbacks' night.
John Calipari used the word fearless coming out of the Kentucky ball game. Used it actually with the team before the game. Used it with everybody else afterwards. It seems appropriate tonight.
Absolutely, and you got to have that same fearlessness to win in a tough environment like this. And we're going to need all of our guys. They don't, as like he says, they all 8 don't have to play great, but they can't play bad. For us to win here, these guys are going to have to be together. They're going to have to stay focused together.
Our first half tip-off brought to you by Qual Choice Health Insurance. Power is having a choice, and Qual Choice offers the best value in health insurance for Arkansas businesses. Call Qual Choice for a quote and see how much their new rates can save you. Well, it's time for basketball in Auburn, Alabama. Hard to believe in a land where football rules. We're coming off a number 1 versus number 2 matchup with 2 teams from within the borders of this state. They love their hoops now as Ivisic and Cardwell prepare to jump center. Zavonimir.
We usually get the jump.
Auburn gets it tonight. Cardwell got up in a hurry there. Auburn will move from our left to right. Cal thought he quick-tipped him. He's talking to Doug Shows about it. Tigers with the basketball. Left side on the wing. 3 put up by Miles Kelly. It's no good. The Razorbacks come out of there with a rebound. Into the front court, Wagner. Left side, Nelly Davis around Cardwell to the rim, and he lays it in with a left hand. First bucket of the night goes to the Hogs with 30 seconds gone in this one.
How about that? Great drive, and it is quiet in here right now. Great move by Nelly.
Broom will handle the ball out high. They're 2 big fellas. Now give it away to Denver Jones, 6'4" guard. They go down on the low block. Broom with a right hand off the glass and in over Thero. Ties the ball game at 2. Broom's a lefty, so he went with the offhand there. Ties the ball game with the Razorbacks. Wagner in the front court. Thero tries to make a move on Cardwell in the lane. Cardwell blocked the shot. They're going to call a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Razorbacks. The arrow favored Arkansas. The shot clock did not reset. It's at 16. 19:03 to play, just underway. Arkansas and Auburn even up early. Wagner will be the trigger man off the baseline. DJ going to lob it back out front to Big Z, and the Hogs will set it up. Shot clock down to 10. Wagner dribbles out at the logo, right side around the defender in the lane with a left-hand scoop shot. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Auburn. Denver Jones into the front court. Hogs got around the defender, couldn't convert. Jones on the other end buries a 3 over Ivisic. Denver Jones, a 44% three-point shooter. Gives Auburn a 5-2 lead 90 seconds in.
He played well at Alabama the other day. He was a conference player of the week.
Wagner left side, open for 3. Too strong, no good. Broom with a rebound for Auburn. Away in the backcourt to Kelly, and he'll cross the timeline now to Denver Jones. Jones feeling it, top of the circle. That time the 3's off the mark. Knox gets the rebound for the Razorbacks. Hogs down 5-3. Nelly into the front court, left side. Thero's three-pointer is good. Adu knocks it down and ties the game at 5.
That's a big shot. And they go. Denver Jones took a really bad shot for them. If he makes that, that gets him to 8. Instead, he missed everything, and then Adu drills it.
17:55 to play in the first half. Nelly steals the ball from Kelly. Davis into the front court, now to the rim, throws it up on the move and gets it to drop. Nelly with the steal and the bucket. The Razorbacks are on top 7-5.
Oh, what a good start. Nelly looks really good.
Similar to what we saw in Lexington the night the Razorbacks scored the upset there. They defended the half court now and they forced a turnover. Bad pass by Moore. He'll give it away to DJ Wagner. Wagner hits Thero trailing the play. Adu for 3 short this time, and Janai Broom gets the rebound. In transition come the Tigers. Left side, they threw it away. Jones threw it to Broom. Broom was not looking. It's out of bounds, and the turnover gives it to the Razorbacks.
Hey, I love it. They had a huge game against Alabama, 1 versus 2, and they may still have their mind on that. Now, it's early. It's 7-5, 17-5. That's what we hoped. And maybe that Auburn would maybe overlook the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Chris Moore, one of Auburn's starters out of West Memphis. We've seen him several times over the years. Hogs by 2, 7-5, 3 minutes gone. Nelly out front, guarded by Jones. Gives it away to Wagner at the logo. Try to pick and pop to Ivisic. Pass deflected. Ivisic caught it anyway. Missed the three, and Jones gets the rebound. Auburn with the ball down 2. Denver Jones, transfer from Florida to International. Top of the circle to Broom. They've got a mismatch with Davis trying to guard Broom. Left side, Jones, ball fake on Thero. Penetrates, Big Z blocked the shot. Swatted it back. Kelly picks it up with 10 to shoot. Out at the logo, crosses Wagner over, gets in the lane, off the glass and in. Kelly with the bucket, and he ties the game at 7.
That was good defense by the Razorbacks. Great block by Zavonimir. And that kid just threw that ball up, and he went off the glass and went in.
Razorbacks have forced 3 turnovers early. Davis left side, couldn't get an advantage on Kelly. Gives it away to Thero at the top of the circle. Dribble handoff Wagner. Hogs on the perimeter. Shot clock winding down to 10. Knocks off a screen inside the arc. Jumper from Carter's good. That's a 2. Left side for the freshman, and the Hogs go back up 9-7.
There's that pull-up we were talking about. We hadn't seen a lot of those since Boogie's been out.
15:50 to play in the first half. Razorbacks by a bucket. Jones out front, guarded by Wagner. They bounce it down low to Broom. Broom with his back of the basket, trying to back Thero down. In the corner, there's an open shooter, Kelly, and he buries a 3. The assist from Broom. And Auburn goes back on top 10-9.
That was a great pass.
Sure was.
The right side of the floor to the left.
15:25 to play in the first half. Tigers by 1. Wagner bounce pass left side. Davis works on Kelly. Gives it to Big Z. Z's going to try to take Broom in the lane. Jump hook from Zavonimir, no good. And Broom gets the rebound for Auburn. Away in the backcourt to Jones. And here come the Tigers with 15:05 to play in the half. Left side, Moore. Knox drawing the assignment on the West Memphis native. Kelly pops out. Three-pointer, top of the circle, no good. Rebound pulled away by Thero. Away in the backcourt, Nelly crosses Moore over down the lane. Kick out Thero. A due to the basket. Finger roll. Rolls home for Thero. And the Razorbacks have gone back on top 11-10.
Beautiful finger roll. Beautiful attack by Dew. Going right.
5 early for Thero. 14:33 to play in the half. Do a media timeout at the next stoppage. Broom spins baseline. Hogs double down. Broom lost the handle. Got it back. Feeds Moore left side. 7 to shoot. Out front, Denver Jones. Broom sets a screen. Jones steps back. Jumper from the left side. Good. That's a 2-pointer for Denver Jones. Auburn's up 12-11. Back and forth they go. The Razorbacks 5 for 10, Auburn 5 for 9.
It's a good officiating crew. They're letting them play. We're not getting any stoppages. We're 2 minutes past the media.
6 minutes into the game, 14 to play. Auburn's up 12-11. Hogs in the half court. Thero trying to take Cardwell baseline. Steps back inside the arc. Jumper short, no good. Rebound, Janai Broom. Auburn with the ball up 1, 13:42 to play in the half.
Nobody will drive right now. These teams shooting jump shots, and there's 10 tired players out there.
Jones going to drop it low to Broom. Touch pass, right wing. Moore's open. 3-ball from Chris Moore's good. The West Memphis native buries the 3-pointer, and Auburn's up 15-11.
Yeah, not a big shooter, but he was wide open. The officials said they're going to look at it, though. It may have been a 2.
Razorbacks now need a good trip. Knox, left side, Wagner. Back out front to Nelly. Shot clock at 12. DJ pops out at the logo. Ivisic sets the screen. Broom guarding Wagner now on the switch. DJ down the lane, gets to the rim easily and lays it in. Wagner blew by Broom. And it's 15-13. Auburn by 2 with 12:55 to go.
We've had Nelly, we've had DJ, and Big Z have all looked at the bench saying, I need to come out.
Broom, left side, down the lane on Thero. Turnaround from Broom is short. Knox gets the board. Take advantage of them when they're weary.
Yeah.
Davis into the front court. 12:40 to play. Big Z, top of the circle. 3-ball. Rattles away, no good. And the rebound's pulled down by Kelly. 12:30 to go. Auburn up 15-13. They are ragged out there. Jones drives. Runner short. Big Z with a rebound. Quick outlet to Knox. Hogs don't have numbers, so Knox will wait. Carter Back out front to DJ Wagner. Cal calling a play from the sidelines.
No dead balls in over 4 minutes now.
12:08 to play in the first half. Adu's off the bench. Wagner drives to the rim with a left hand good. DJ Wagner ties the game at 15. Wagner with 4 points early on.
Yeah.
11:52 to play in the first half. We've still not had a play stoppage.
Denver Jones doesn't like guarding DJ. He looks lost.
Cardwell, we've got a foul away from the ball. Knox and Kelly got tangled up. The officials step in to separate them. That's going to lead us to our first timeout at the 11:48 mark. Hey, it's time for a road trip, and you can hit the jackpot with a trip to Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, and its #1 attraction, Oaklawn Hot Springs. To plan your next trip, visit hotsprings.org and oaklawn.com. 11:48 to play in the first half. We are tied at 15, and we're back after this for Oaklawn.
Experience luxury at Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas, where the excitement never stops. Elevate your gaming experience at our world-class smoke-free casino and enjoy an unparalleled stay at our hotel. Find bliss at the Astral Spa, embark on culinary adventures, and witness the thrill of live thoroughbred racing through May 3rd. To book your experience, visit oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Sonic Radio. The Sonic Fun 99 menu just got funner with 3 favorites. Try the Melty Junior Deluxe Cheeseburger, craveable French toast sticks, and small floats for only $1.99 each. Picture this. You're hanging out at a Sonic with your favorite people, enjoying the most deliciously priced cheeseburgers you've ever tasted. What could be funner than that? And yes, funner is a word because proper grammar is boringer. Also a word.
The Sonic Fun 99 menu. Live free, eat Sonic. Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
You sit in traffic now, but later, there's an ice-cold reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, all your patience is paid out in gold. You remain calm through honks, bumper to bumper, and people yelling. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Razorbacks have gone over 8 minutes without a turnover. They are tied with Auburn at 15 with 11:48 to play in the first half. It's being brought to you in part tonight by Ballpark. Whether you're cheering for the Razorbacks in the arena or at home, you can enjoy the great taste of Ballpark beef hot dogs made with 100% beef. Ballpark's the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. Razorbacks 7 of 14 from the floor. Auburn 6 for 12. Arkansas's hit 1-3 in 5 tries. Auburn's 3 for 6. Neither team's been to the free throw line yet. No turnovers for Arkansas, which we mentioned a moment ago. 3 committed by Auburn.
Yep.
Razorbacks have the only points off those turnovers, 2 so far. Auburn's out-rebounded the Razorbacks 8-5. Only 1 offensive board, though. They have a couple of second-chance points. 10 of the Razorbacks' 15 points have come in the paint. They're driving to the rim.
Yep.
See, we've seen DJ Wagner particularly blow by in a switch situation, blow by the big man and get to the rim.
Yeah, they switch a lot, and they got switched off. And one time it was Cardwell, the other time it was Broom. And you know he's going to drive you right and go back and finish with his left. And he did that once. The other time he finished with his right. He looked really good. He was a little bit slow getting going, but he's figuring out that Auburn doesn't guard as well maybe as we thought, and the points in the paint are huge.
Now, going into the timeout, they called a foul on Carter Knox. He and Chris Moore got tangled up along the baseline. They have spent the timeout checking the video review to see if there's a flagrant foul. And as we speak, Doug Shouse, KB Burdett, and Stephen Anderson are discussing it just to our left, and we'll see what they decide.
They also had a three-pointer on both sides they were going to look at.
They did.
One that we made and one that they made, and the score was 15-15 at the buzzer. And I don't remember if they remembered to even look at that.
They had a lot going on.
Yeah.
They're going to change they're going to change Moore's basket to a 2. They're going to change Chris Moore's basket to a 2-pointer. So Arkansas's got a 15-14 lead. as a result of that.
Yeah, that is great. So the Moore three-pointer, he doesn't normally make many, and he was right in front of the Arkansas bench, the West Memphis product, and he made it. But they take that point off, so that's a good thing. We got a 1-point lead here.
They're going to call a common foul on Knox. There will not be a flagrant. And Moore's 3 is changed to a 2. So that was a good timeout for the Razorbacks.
Sure was.
It's being brought to you in part tonight by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150. Like the Razorbacks, the F-150 has a strong tradition earned by outstanding capability and smart features like a mobile generator. That's how you create a legacy and the official truck of the Razorbacks. So, Arkansas with a 1-point lead and we're going to, by the way, we're going to have another timeout at the next play stoppage. We're overdue for the under 16. We're already under 12, so we're going to have another quick timeout. They reset the shot clock at 20 after the foul on Knox. Auburn will throw it in off the baseline. They've inserted Chaney Johnson into the game. They will go to their bench. Inside, little floater put up by Johnson, and it's good. Right off the bench, Auburn's up by 1. Razorbacks need some help. Nellie Davis got to call a timeout. Auburn slapped the press on him off the made basket. Nellie didn't have any help, so he calls a timeout. This is going to be a full timeout with 11:35 to play in the first half. Auburn is on top 16-15, and we're back after this for UAMS Health.
My name is Trevor Brazil. I'm a power forward for the Arkansas Razorbacks. The fan base is crazy in a good way. They always bring energy. We would struggle in games without them. As soon as I got injured, I knew I was probably going to have to, get some type of surgery. Immediately I just kind of put all my trust in UAMS. Knowing that we have doctors always around during the game, it makes you feel good because, if anything happens, they're always right there.
UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics.
For the latest in news, notes, and special content, head to ArkansasRazorbacks.com. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
$11:35 remaining in the first half. The Razorbacks trailing Auburn 16-15. It's being brought to you in part tonight by Summit Utilities. They know your Razorback pride runs deep, and theirs does too. And so does Summit's commitment to caring for the communities where they deliver reliable energy to you and your family. To learn more about Summit Utilities, visit summitutilities.com. Hogs are 7-14 from the floor. Auburn 7 for 13. An early Highland Dairy three-pointer update. Get a splash of fresh flavor with dairy products from Highland Dairy. Hogs 1 for 5, Auburn 2 for 5. Neither team's attempted a free throw yet. Arkansas has committed the game's only foul. That was a foul away from the ball committed by Carter Knox a moment ago. The Razorbacks have forced 3 turnovers. They've not given anything away yet. Auburn's got the only offensive rebound in the game. That led to a stick-back bucket. Hogs have a couple of steals early on, Z, and being disruptive on the defensive end. If you're going to pull off an upset, that's part of it.
Absolutely, and there was 2 possessions in a row that they came down and threw the ball away. I don't know if they were trying to run something special, they being Auburn, and here you are +3 on turnovers in a hostile environment. That's a good thing.
It's brought to you in part tonight by Harps, where they greet you with a smile. They ask if they can help you, and they let you know you're welcome in their store. Harps is hometown fresh. Jonas Adu and Trevin Brazil are on the floor together. Cal said he might do that. Carter Knox is out there along with Nellie Davis. Billy Richmond's in for the first time. Chad Baker-Mazar is in for Auburn, as is Tahad Pettiford. Pettiford's a freshman guard who's a good one. They pressure in the backcourt. Richmond's the trigger man. Gets it into Davis. Auburn drops back defensively now. 11:30 to play in the half. Auburn up by 1. Richmond's going to man the point. He'll work out front against Johnson. Billy keeps the dribble at the foul line. Jumper over Broom. Short, no good. Kelly with a rebound for the Tigers.
Not a bad shot, but he just got in the game.
Into the front court. Nice feed. Johnson blocked underneath by Richmond. Richmond couldn't keep the ball from going out of bounds. It'll stay with Auburn. But what a recovery by Billy. They thought they were going to get a dunk inside, and Richmond swatted Johnson's stuff away.
Boy, that's as good as you'll see all season right there. Great effort by Billy. And then, man, what a block.
Johnson will throw it in. They reset the shot clock at 20. Off a screen, Kelly left side, thought about a 3. Now he'll keep the dribble with 11 minutes to play in the half. Tigers by 1. They drop it baseline. Broom's going to step back, shoot a 3 over Brazil. No good. Adu with a rebound. Jonas gives it to Nelly. The Hogs race into the front court. Richmond to the rim and a two-hand jam. He blew by Chaney Johnson, and the Hogs are back up by 1.
How about that? And it all started with Billy's block and then good defense by Trevin Brazil.
Tigers on the other end. Kelly Baker-Mazar at the top of the circle. Pick and roll Broom. Nelly knocked it away. Johnson picked it up. Missed the reverse layup. Davis with a rebound. Arkansas with the ball and a 1-point lead. John L. leaves it for Knox out at the logo. 10:20 to play in the half, and we've got a foul on Auburn as Knox began his drive. Tahad Pettiford with the first foul of the game on the Tigers, and Arkansas will inbound it on the side.
Yeah, we just got to keep being aggressive. We are the most aggressive team right now. Boy, Chaney Johnson, he came out here asleep. He got a dunk blocked, and that time he threw up a wild layup.
Dylan Cardwell's in. Broom's going to get a rest. Denver Jones returns, and Miles Kelly goes to the bench for Bruce Pearl. Arkansas will inbound it down the row from us, leading by 1. Knox, the trigger man, drops it into Adu. He'll give it away to Billy Richmond, and the Hogs set it up. 15 to shoot. Nelly pops out, tried to give it to Adu, knocked away. Davis went and got it. Shot clock at 6, right wing, deep 3. Davis' shot rims out. Board pulled down by Pettiford for Auburn. They're in transition. Pettiford pulls up at the foul line. Jumper no good, but he got knocked to the floor, and he's headed to the free throw line. Brazil is charged with a foul, and at the 9:59 mark, Tahad Pettiford will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, we played good defense, made him take a tough shot, and Coach Cal is telling Doug Schaus, go look at that. Now he could call he could use a timeout to make him look at it if he wanted to. That is part of the rules.
Sandy stuck his foot out.
Yeah, he's wanting to look at it.
Talking to KB Burdett right now. So Pettiford to the line for a pair. 6'1" freshman. This guy averages over 11 points per ball game, but he missed the first free throw. He's an 82% free throw shooter.
Yeah, they just don't look good to me. I like how this start is. This is a great Auburn team, but they look a little bit tight right now.
Second free throw by Pettiford is good, and we're tied at 17. 9:59 to play in the first half. Razorbacks have yet to shoot a free throw. Auburn, one of their first 2. 9:53 to play. Here comes Richmond into the front court. Billy guarded by Baker-Mazar at the top of the circle. Left side Davis. Nelly needs some help. Denver Jones all over him, tried to dump it to Brazil, nearly threw it away. Shot clock at 10. Back out front to Richmond. Richmond gets a screen from Brazil, left side, cross-court feed, Knox. Baseline, 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot, and they found Knox on the shot. Knox went baseline, and he was fouled over there by Pettiford, and it's going to be 2 shots for the Razorback freshman. Pettiford just bailed the Hogs out there.
Yeah, that was a really bad foul, and kind of talking about them being out of sync, and this is their big-time freshman. 2 fouls. He's done nothing. He's made 1 free throw, and he's committed 2 bad fouls. And let's see if they leave him in or if they pull him out.
So Knox to the line for 2. The first one from Carter's on the way, no good. Knox is an 80% free throw shooter.
Yeah.
Tied at 17, 9:30 to play in the half.
This is the coldest gym we've played in this year. I mean, this is colder than Madison Square Garden. It's really cold in here.
Second one's on the way. That one rattles around, missed them both. Chaney Johnson with a rebound. Thero's about to come back in, as are Ivisic and Wagner. Pettiford's going to bring it up for Auburn. 9:20 to play in the half. Guarded out front by Richmond. Bounce pass, Baker Mazzara between the circles. Nelly guards him, double team. Knox came over. Adu came over, knocked it away. Ahead to Nelly, lob to Richmond for a throwdown. A turnover and a dunk on the other end. The Razorbacks up by 2 with 9 minutes to play.
Well, that's good defense, and they look sleepy. The Hogs' defense is smelling it.
Cardwell, top of the circle. The big fella down the lane. Adu fouled him from behind. He was going to let him drive down the lane and dunk. Jonas Adu with the hack. Auburn's not made a field goal in nearly 3 minutes, but Cardwell will go to the line for a pair at the 8:52 mark.
Chuck, here we are on February the 19th. That was the best foul Jonas Adu has had all season. He was not going to give up that dunk, and Cardwell's strong, and he went and fouled him like a man.
Well, this is a 34% free throw shooter, too.
Terrible free throw shooter.
So the first one's on the way, no good. Missed it off the side of the rim. Wagner's back in. Thero's back in. Ivisic is back in. Knox is out. They're going to play Ivisic and Adu, and they got to get some people off the floor. Adu's going to come out. I was about to say they're going to play Adu and Ivisic together. No, they are not. It'll be Richmond, Davis, Thero, Wagner, and Ivisic for John Calipari. 8:52 to play in the half. One more free throw for Dylan Cardwell. Hogs up by 2.
Got to rebound this.
Second one, no good. Rebound, Chaney Johnson. Auburn's going to get a new possession. Kick out, three-pointer, no good. Cardwell with another offensive board.
You can foul him again if you needed to.
15 to shoot as they reset the shot clock. Jones, right side, behind the back, step back, jumper, no good. Long rebound, DJ Wagner. Hogs run. DJ pulls up at the top of the circle, right side, Nelly. 8:28 to go. The Razorbacks up 19-17. Wagner dribbles out of the logo, guarded by Denver Jones. Gives it away to Davis with 10 to shoot. Right side, Richmond. Hogs got to go to work. Wagner beyond the arc, right side, free throw line extended. Baseline drive, kicks it out. Deflected into the backcourt by Auburn, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Hogs tried to make the extra pass with the shot clock winding down. Auburn deflected it into the backcourt. So the Razorbacks turn it over with 8:06 to play.
Now Billy's asked to come out. I think he's tired. See if they get him out before this buzzer.
Second turnover committed by Arkansas. Knox is coming back in. Richmond needs a breather. Boy, Billy played hard the time he was on the floor. 8:06 to play in the half. The Razorbacks with a 2-point lead. Auburn will inbound it across the floor from us. Chad Baker Mazzara will be the trigger man. The 6'7" senior drops it in for Denver Jones. Back to Baker Mazzara with 8 minutes to play in the half. Knox is on him. Mazzara loses him with a dribble. Couldn't hit the shot, though. Cardwell chases down the rebound, but then Arkansas stole the ball. Wagner ahead to Nelly. Into the front court, 7:45 to go. Razorbacks with the ball up 2. Davis needs help in the corner. Wagner comes to him, and Arkansas will reset it. Shot clock at 15. Wagner way back out front to Ivisic. Shot clock winding down under 10. Wagner down the right side of the lane, cut off, and they're going to call him for a travel. Wagner was cut off. The travel called on DJ. And it's going to be Auburn's ball when we come back from the timeout. 7:27 to play in the first half. The Razorbacks are on top 19-17. Now this for Arkansas Blue Cross.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments. From life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
The Hog Call, the siren song of the Cardinal and White. It's thousands of voices raising to a fever pitch before tip-off, and a clear warning for any foe that dares get in their way. Ford knows that strong traditions start with leadership, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
At Summit Utilities, we're more than just your gas bill. We're also your neighbors, and we're here to help, just like your neighbors do. Account-related questions, aid in setting up a payment plan, or assistance with rebate processing to help you save money on a new water heater. We've got you. At Summit, we're the keepers of the flame, making sure you have hot meals, warm baths, and a cozy home, providing you with energy that's there when and where you need it. Summit Utilities. Comfort delivered.
7:27 to play in the first half. The Razorbacks leading the top-ranked Tigers 19-17. Hey, they'll be waiting for you at the Catfish Hole this week. That snow's going to melt. You're going to get cabin fever, and they'll be waiting at either the Fayetteville or the Alma location. The Catfish Hole serves the highest quality farm-raised catfish, hand-breaded chicken tenders, the best hush puppies anywhere, now serving beer and wine in Fayetteville. Auburn's missed their last 6 shots. In fact, they've missed 8 of their last 9. They've not scored in 2.5 minutes. The Razorbacks are 9 of 18 from the floor, 50%. Auburn 7 for 19, 37%. Neither team's done much from 3 so far. The Razorbacks 1 for 6. The Tigers 2 for 8. Auburn's turned it over 5 times, and Arkansas has turned that into 4 points. The Razorbacks have turned it over 3 times. Auburn's not turned those 3 into anything so far. Adu Thero leads the Razorbacks with 5, 4 apiece for Wagner, Davis, and Richmond. 2 points for Carter Knox. Ivisic, Brazil, and Adu have played but have not scored. Adu has a rebound and committed a hard foul a moment ago that led to a couple of missed free throws. On the other side, Denver Jones and Miles Kelly have 5 apiece. They both hit a 3-pointer. 2 for Johnson, 2 for Broom, 2 for Chris Moore. Neither Baker, Mazzara, nor Cardwell have scored. Cardwell 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Just got to keep playing, Coach Z.
Absolutely. What a great start. What I like about it is that we're turning them over, but our defense is bothering them. And really, Auburn's only had about 2 pretty good shots that they've missed. They've had to take step backs. They've had to run one-on-one, bad shots. They've had several guys take bad shots, and the Razorbacks are keeping them. They've given up a couple offensive boards, but the defense, 17 points, the number 1 team in the land in 13 minutes.
Brought to you in part tonight by Edward Jones. Life happens. You can't predict the unexpected, but you can prepare, and your Edward Jones financial advisor can help you with that. Call 1-800-ED-JONES to get started. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Billy Richmond's back in. Richmond, Wagner, and Knox will man the backcourt. Ivisic and Thero up front. Johnson for Auburn. Chaney Johnson. Pettiford still in there. Kelly, Baker, Mazzarge, and Broom. 7:20 to go. Tigers in the half court. Broom, free throw line extended. Gives it away to Baker Mazzara. Drives around Knox. It's Chaney Johnson in the corner. 3 no good. Knox with a backside rebound. Hogs have it up 2. Wagner races into the front court with 7 minutes to play in the half.
That's who you want shooting it. He's not going to make a lot of those.
Billy Richmond way out on the floor. Gives it up. Billy got it again. Away to Ivisic, almost backcourt. Zvonimir bobbled it. Shot clock winding down to 6. Away right side. Thero at the elbow. Little fadeaway from Adu is good. Thero with a little improvisation. He's got 7, and the Razorbacks lead it by 4.
Yeah, just keep the pressure on him, and this team, Auburn, will start feeling this pressure here.
Way out on the floor, Pettiford buries a 3-pointer. That's the freshman from about 25 feet. The 3 from Pettiford. Auburn still up by 1. The Razorbacks still up by 1. 21-20 with 6:15 to go. Nelly Davis is at the scorer's table. He's about to re-enter. Knocks off a screen at the foul line. Right side, Thero goes baseline. Johnson reverse layup in and out, no good, but he drew the foul. Nearly an and 1 chance for Thero. Johnson whistle for the personal, and Adu will go to the line for 2 at the 6:06 mark.
Yeah, that was a really good drive along the baseline, and he just so easily, Adu Thero so easily went around, and Chaney Johnson's considered a pretty good defender. He just blew right by him along the baseline.
Thero to the line for two. The first one's no good. Arkansas is 0 of 3 at the line. Davis checks in for Richmond. Adu's gotten that free throw percentage up over 70%.
Coach is asking Billy why he went under that screen way out there, and that's what freed up Pettiford to knock down that long three-pointer.
Second free throw, no good. Barely caught the front of the rim. Arkansas is 0 of 4 at the free throw line. Auburn's 1 of 4. How about that?
Yeah.
6 minutes to play.
It's probably because it's so cold in here.
21-20. Arkansas by 1. Pettiford out on the floor, gets a screen from Broom. Got away with a travel inside to Broom for an easy dunk. My goodness, that was a travel. They didn't whistle it, though. Auburn gets the basket. They're up 22-21 with 5:40 to play. Cal was up in a hurry. No call from Doug Schaus. And Visic now drives the right side. Lost the handle out of bounds. Razorbacks turn it over. Fourth giveaway by Arkansas. Auburn's going to have it in the backcourt. 5:31 to go. They lead it 22-21. And Visic was driving the right side of the lane, just dribbled it out of bounds. Pettiford brings it up now for the Tigers. Picked up by DJ Wagner at the midcourt stripe. A couple of Jersey kids right here. Pettiford drives the left side, bounces it inside. Broom clears space, lays it up and in.
Can't switch right there, and you got to make sure that you keep him in front of you. Don't let him get low post position. Janai Broom.
Auburn up 24-21. 5:05 to play in the half. Razorbacks need a good trip here. Auburn's on a 7-0 run. Thero drives the right side, pulls up, baseline jumper, no good. Adu gets the rebound, knocked away. And Visic picks it up on the right wing. His three in and out, no good. Broom with a rebound for the Tigers. Away in the backcourt to Kelly. Hogs had a couple of chances, couldn't convert.
I thought Adu got fouled.
Auburn with the ball up by 3. Jonas Adu's about to come back in. Pettiford, right side Johnson, drives on it. Visic to the rim. Zavonimir blocked his shot. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Auburn.
Technical foul.
And we've got a technical foul call, I think, on a Visic.
I think so.
Did a little talking after the block. And they're going to get him, I believe, for a technical foul. That is the call. Steven Anderson comes over to affirm that. Auburn with a 3-point lead. Now Visic teed up after a great defensive play.
Well, this guy going to shoot. He's 36 of 42 in the league, but now he's got to shoot these up there by himself.
Chad Baker Mazzara, 6'7", out of the Dominican Republic, JUCO transfer. He's been here a couple of years now.
Hasn't scored yet, so maybe he's not ready to make some shots.
Shoots with a left hand. The first of 2 technical free throws is good. And Auburn's up 25-21. One more.
See how they are, Chuck? They're kind of smiling and laughing.
Well, there's a lot of talking going on out there. Z got teed up, but there's a lot of woofing going on the floor out there right now. Doug, look at them. Doug Schaus right in front of us. Auburn, I mean, there is a trash-talking fest out there at midcourt right now.
Yeah, and it's Auburn talking.
It's Auburn doing the woofing, and they're just letting them go. So here's Baker Mazzara. He'll have one more free throw to try to push the lead out to 5. Hogs got to keep their composure right here. Second technical free throw is good, and the Tigers are now up 26-21 with 4:32 to play in the half. It's a 9-0 run over the last 2 minutes. And now Auburn will inbound it off the baseline too. So they got 2 free throws, and they're going to get the ball because the block by Visic kept the ball with the Tigers. They reset the shot clock at 20.
Obviously big possession. Need to get a stop.
Pettiford, top of the circle off the inbound. 15 on the shot clock for Auburn. They're suddenly up by 5. Hogs got to stop this run. They nearly forced a turnover out of bounds. It's going to belong to Arkansas. They nearly stole it, which would have led to a breakaway dunk. Eventually, Broom knocked it out of bounds right in front of the Razorback bench, and the Hogs are going to have it with 4:20 to go.
Got a sub up here.
Denver Jones was at the scorer's table trying to get in, and they will allow him to do so as Pettiford comes out.
Oh, he is really mad. I'm talking about Bruce Pearl. Chaney Johnson And Kelly.
Hogs throw it in. Razorbacks in the backcourt with the basketball. Down 26-21. 4:14 to play in the half. Knox is going to bring it up this time. Carter, left side on the wing, Wagner. Nelly comes out to the logo, guarded there by Denver Jones. 4 minutes to play in the half, shot clock at 10. Wagner off the dribble, pulls up, foul line floater, no good. Rebound pulled away by Kelly for Auburn. In transition, the Hogs deflected out of bounds. The Tigers trying to run and get an easy one. Baker Mazar's pass tipped out of bounds, but it'll be Auburn's ball when we come back. 3:52 remaining in the first half. It's being brought to you in part tonight by Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Coca-Cola proud to be the official soft drink sponsor of the Razorbacks. Razorbacks have not scored in 2.5 minutes. There's 3:52 to play in the first. Auburn's up 26-21. Now this for Baptist Health.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
You're listening to the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. .52 to play in the first half. Auburn's on top 26-21. Our game update brought to you by UAMS Health. They're proud to be the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Razorbacks. With locations across the state, do what the Razorbacks do and trust your care to UAMS Health. Arkansas has done a good job keeping Auburn from getting out in transition. The Razorbacks have 4 fast break points. Auburn doesn't have any. Now, the Tigers are still up by 5. They're in the midst of a 9-0 run right now. The Razorbacks started hot. They've cooled off. 10 of 22 from the floor for the Razorbacks, 45%. Auburn 10 of 24, 42%. Highland Dairy three-pointer update. Got a splash of fresh flavor with dairy products from Highland Dairy. Razorbacks 1 for 7 from 3. Auburn 3 for 10. Here's a sticking point. The Razorbacks 0 of 4 from the foul line, or rather Auburn 3 for 6. Hogs have been out-rebounded 18-11. Auburn's got 5 offensive boards to the Razorbacks 1. They have 4 second-chance points. Hogs don't have any. So while Arkansas has done a good job of keeping them from scoring in transition, they've not been able to keep them off the offensive glass the way they'd like.
No, and they've got 5 of them. And, you know, we talk about Broome. We've done a pretty good job on him, but he's got 6 and 6 already. But this is a critical stretch these last 4 minutes.
Absolutely. Chaney Johnson's going to inbound it for Auburn off the baseline. Shot clock is at 24 for the Tigers. They lob it into Broome, middle of the lane. Adu blocked the shot, but they're going to whistle in for a foul.
Him on the head.
Jonas got him on the head. It looked like the block was clean, but it'll be 2 shots for Broome. Adu with his second foul. Jonas, hey, I'll tell you, he's gotten his money's worth on both fouls.
He really has, and I like that. Being aggressive, we need his good defense. Razorbacks have played really good defense in this game.
So it's a pair for Broome at the 3:50 mark. His team up by 5. The first one from Janai Broome is good. 10-0 run for Auburn. Adu comes out and Visic is in. He'll play down low with Thero. Knox, Davis, and Wagner are the guards.
Broom's talking to Knox, and they're laughing, and Doug Show's got on them, but they're buddies. And the other day we got it for practice, I saw Broom, and he said, I want to talk to Carter. So they're buddies from Florida.
Second free throw is good. Carter's from Tampa, and Janai's from Plant City. 28-21. Tigers by 7. Hogs need a bucket. Into the half court, dribbles DJ Wagner. Gives it away to Nelly with 3:38 to go. Knox comes out with 15 on the shot clock. Big Z at the elbow. Look for a back cut. Nobody there. Back to Knox. Drives the lane. Lays it up and in. Knox split a double team at the end of the play and pulls Arkansas within 5.
Chucky couldn't make that play 2 months ago. He is getting so much better.
3:17 to play. Pick and roll. Thero knocks it away from Broom. Baker Mazzara tried to lob it low to the center after a high ball screen from Broom, but Thero knocked it away. Auburn will inbound it off the baseline. 19 to shoot. They lob it into Baker Mazzara. Bounce pass Broom. Got away with a double dribble. Fade away over Ivisic. No good. Big Z gets the rebound.
He can't shoot it over Big Z as easy as he can the other guys.
3 minutes to play. Auburn stole it right back. Miles Kelly with the defense. Broom trails the play. Big Z stuffed it. He stuffed it. Davis out of there with it ahead to Thero to the other end. Runner no good. A world of contact. No foul called. They do blow a whistle on the rebound, but that goes against Arkansas. They get Wagner for a foul on the rebound. Thero was bumped going in, but no whistle there.
He was fouled going right there, and it was Chaney Johnson that fouled him, number 31, clear as day. Body foul, no foul by the officials.
28-23, Auburn with the ball up 5, 2:45 to play in the half. Broom at the high post. Pettiford now is back in. The freshman, Big Z, kicked it. So it'll be Auburn's ball. They'll reset the shot clock at 20.
That's some
like a soccer ball right there.
That was great footwork by Big Z because he messed up their pick and roll.
That was not his first time to kick a ball like that. Baker Mazzara is going to throw it in right in front of us. Bounces it into Pettiford. Auburn sets it up with 2:40 to go. Broom out high. Brings Big Z away from the basket. Left side Pettiford with 10 to shoot. Baker Mazzara straightaway 3. No good. Adu Thero with a rebound for the Razorbacks. Hogs have it down 5. Wagner right side. To Big Z, back to DJ, deep 3, right wing, no good. Broom with a board for Auburn.
Not a good shot.
Jones going to bring it up. Back to Janai Broom. He'll try a 3, no good. That was an equally bad
Terrible shot.
Wagner chases it down in the corner. 2:05 to go. DJ, little hesitation move at the elbow around Broom in the lane. Missed the runner with a left hand. Pettiford gets the rebound. He'll pull up. Top of the circle. 3 won't go. Rebound chased down in the corner by Auburn. Jones went to get it with 1:48 to go. Broom spins in the lane. Bad pass stolen away by Thero. Hogs force the 7th Auburn turnover. They've got it with 1:38 to play. Auburn up 28-23.
Broom's really good, but our length, his size is bothering him a lot.
Hogs in the half court. Need a good trip here. Top of the circle. DJ Wagner goes down low. Wagner drives in the paint. Runner good for DJ. Wagner with a bucket. It's 28-25 with 1:15 to go.
Well, Razorbacks are playing well on the road.
6 points for Wagner. Tigers in the front court. Baker Mazzara, baseline drive, cut off by Wagner. 1 minute to play in the half. Baker Mazzara, turnaround, fadeaway on the baseline. Got it to go. Tigers back up by 5, 30-25.
We'll take that. That was a terrible one-on-one shot. He just made it. Auburn is not sharing the ball. It's all one-on-one action.
45 to play, 17 to shoot. Razorbacks in the front court. Thero, top of the circle, right side Wagner. Gets a screen, back to Adu. Off the dribble, trying to take Chaney down low. Kick out, Big Z, top of the circle. Air ball on the 3, out of bounds. It'll belong to Auburn with 31.2 to play.
Not a great shot again. Big Z can really shoot the ball, but not a great shot there.
So Jonas Adu will come back in. Jonas has 2 fouls. Brazil's going to come in for the final 31.2. Then Baker Mazzara is talking to everybody on the Razorback bench as Richmond comes back in.
That's what he does. He stirs it up. He does stir it up. Look.
Then Bruce Pearl's come all the way down to midcourt saying, don't talk to him so much.
He said he sure did. That's exactly what he said.
He said, don't talk to him. 31.2 to go.
Coach Cal.
Now Cal's into it.
Six fouls to 3. So we got to make sure we don't foul him anything silly. It'd be a 1-and-1.
They throw it into Broom. In the backcourt, he'll give it to Pettiford. Now the Tigers are across the timeline. There's about a 1.5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pettiford's going to dribble way out on the floor near midcourt, picked up by Wagner. 15 to shoot. Pettiford. Dribble handoff out front. Jones away to Chaney Johnson. Shot clock down to 6. Baker Mazar tries a 3, and he knocked it down. And they just teed him up. They needed to. He talked to the Razorback bench. He's done it a couple of times. Steven Anderson teed him up. Anderson's the one who teed up Ivisic a moment ago. Talking's part of the game, but that's a little much right there. So with 4.9 to go, they got the 3 from Baker Mazzara to go up 33-25. Now Nelly's going to shoot the 2 technical free throws, and Arkansas needs them both.
Yeah, need them both. And you know what? His coach told him, as you said, he walked all the way down there. And the guy don't listen to his coach.
First free throw's good. He'll have another one. 33-26. Baker Mazzara still talking.
And, well, they could take him out. That's on their coach. But we're going to have the ball here with a chance to score again.
Second free throw's good. It's 33-27. 4.9 to play. Now, Arkansas is going to get the ball in the backcourt. You don't get to advance it like you do in the NBA. They got to go the length, and they are going to pull Baker Mazzara out, bring Chris Moore back in for the final 4.9. See if the Hawks can get a shot away. Down by 6. Brazil's going to throw it into the backcourt. Auburn will pressure. They drop it into Adu. Got to get it to somebody else, to Brazil. 2 seconds, 1 second. From half court, got a shot, no good. Just off to the left, no good. And that brings us to the end of an action-packed first half. The officials trying to make sure the teams don't get into it as they leave the floor. Arkansas led early. Auburn's up 33-27 at the break. Spirited tonight, Z, and I'll bet we have a good final 20 minutes.
I can't wait for this 20 minutes. Razorbacks are right there, 6-point game. We appreciate Chad Baker Mazzaro losing his head, and you can just see it building and building. And hopefully that will keep our guys inspired during half. We played really good defense. Our guys were tough. They competed very hard. They shared the basketball. Auburn's got the lead, but they did it with a lot of one-on-one basketball. It's going to be a tough game to win, but the Hogs are right there, Chuck. Great first half.
Arkansas will have to come from behind if they're to pull off the upset tonight. The Built Ford Tough halftime show is next. The Razorbacks trailing Auburn 33-27. Zach DeBozart after this for the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
The Electric Cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local, hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, we agree, and we'd like to help. We're Edward Jones. Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor to get started today. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Edward Jones office. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your master tobacco settlement dollars at work.
Follow the Hogs on and off the hardwood at Razorback MBB. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and more. This is Arkansas Basketball from Learfield.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and I dedicate a lot of my time going fast. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
On the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive the Ford F-150, the official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. Now, inside the Learfield Network studios, here's Zach DeBozart.
Hawks trail Auburn 33-27. Spirited first half out there on the Plains. Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification, Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Top 25 and SEC scoreboards are virtually synonymous, so we'll get you both of them when we come back. Built for a Tough Halftime Show after this from the Arkansas Heart Hospital.
Look, you already know eating right and staying active make a big difference, but weight loss surgery could get you back in the game. Check out the Bariatric and Metabolic Institute at Encore Medical Center in Saline County, part of the Arkansas Heart Hospital team. Their bariatric experts can help you lose the extra weight, get off medications, manage diabetes, and more. Visit arheart.com/BMI now for details. That's arheart.com/BMI for weight loss surgery. Your ticket to better health.
Need a little home makeover to get through the last few weeks of winter? Kohl's is having a big sale so you can give your home a reset. Plus, Kohl's Rewards members save an extra 15% on so much to refresh your space, like stylish decor, cozy pillows, convenient storage, and so much more. So hurry to Kohl's to snag your savings before the secret's out. Select styles. Kohl's Rewards 15% off coupon valid through March 2nd. Must be a Kohl's Rewards member. Exclusions apply. Visit a store or Kohl's.com for details.
Become a Razorback. Earn your degree from the University of Arkansas no matter where you live. Online students at the U of A receive the same high-quality education as on-campus students. Go to online.uark.edu to find a program that lets you advance your career or start a new one. The U of A Online. Apply now at online.uark.edu.
This is the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and Ford F-150, featuring outstanding capability and smart features like a mobile generator. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. The Built Ford Tough Halftime Show continues, and it's being presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive Ford F-150, the official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. Time now for our scoreboard report, sponsored by Harps Quality Foods. Hometown fresh. It's that simple at Harps. Now, once again, here's Zach DeBozart.
Hawks trail by 6, 33-27 here on the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show. SEC and top 25 scoreboards. 4th-ranked Alabama, 15th-ranked Missouri. It's Missoula, 57-41 with a minute to go in the half. 17th-ranked Kentucky beat Vanderbilt 82-61. And in the top 25, 10th-ranked St. John's is on the road. They're up 41-25 at DePaul. Back with more of the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show after this from Highland Dairy.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones and is locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
The Hog Call, the siren song of the Cardinal and White. It's thousands of voices raising to a fever pitch before tip-off, and a clear warning for any foe that dares get in their way. Ford knows that strong traditions start with leadership, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
All right, Hog fans, it's time to show us your tusk. Whether it's football, soccer, or baseball, or even basket weaving, if you're a Razorback, you know it's all about the Hogs. And now you can show your support with every sip of Tusk beer. Goat Lab is the official craft brewery of the Arkansas Razorbacks, and Tusk is the only beer that supports Razorback NIL. Grab an ice-cold Tusk and show your Tusk for the team that makes Arkansas proud. Must be 21 or older to enjoy. Please drink responsibly.
You're listening to the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and Ford F-150, featuring outstanding capability and smart features like a mobile generator. This is Arkansas Basketball. Ford Tough Halftime Show drives on, and it's being presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive Ford F-150, the official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. Time now for our halftime stats. Sponsored by Coca-Cola, proud to be the official soft drink sponsor of the Razorbacks. Here again, Zach DeBozart.
Auburn leads Arkansas 33-27 here on the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show. Taking a look at the stats, Broome leads the Tigers with 8 points and 7 rebounds. Aduthiero with 7 for the Hogs, 6 points each for Wagner and Nelly Davis. Hogs shooting 43% to Auburn's 39%. Each team's made 12 field goals in the game so far. Arkansas leading in points in the paint, 18-10, but Auburn leading in rebounds, 23-15. That's the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show. Back out to Neville Arena after this from Summit Utilities.
Summit Utilities is proud to be a part of your community, and helping you save energy is important to us. That's why we offer a variety of rebates and energy-saving programs so you can do more and spend less. From your business to home, we've got you covered. Water heaters, furnaces, food service equipment, commercial and industrial systems. Yes! Save on all of it. Visit SummitUtilities.com to learn about our energy-saving programs.
At Arkansas Children's, every child is a champion, and we put them at the center of everything we do. As the state's only pediatric health system, Arkansas Children's offers everything from everyday care to highly specialized treatments. Whether you're calling the hogs from Springdale, Jonesboro, Little Rock, or Pine Bluff, Arkansas Children's strives to fulfill our promise of unprecedented child health, defined and delivered. At Arkansas Children's, we make kids better today and healthier tomorrow.
This has been the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and Ford F-150, featuring outstanding capability and smart features like a mobile generator. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Comes to a gun suicide attempt, all it takes is a moment.
Heather and I had an argument just like any other couple. I was lost. I had snapped. I had a gun and I was going to take my own life. Heather helped me realize that there was still a life to live for the better of myself, my family. My weapon is now safely put away.
A moment of crisis can happen to anyone. Store your guns, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo. Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Arena, the Razorbacks trailing top-ranked Auburn 33-27. Heard Zach DeBozart say a moment ago, Hog shot 43% the first half. Matt Zimmerman, they held Auburn to 39%. Defensively, the Razorbacks are playing well enough to win this game.
Sure are. It's been great defense, man-to-man. We've switched a little bit. We've hedged and recovered back. We've started with the do on Broom, with Big Z providing the help side. He started on Cardwell, who just starts the game, and then he usually doesn't come back in. A lot of good defense. We've blocked 4, and we've probably changed 4 or 5 more shots. That's good defense.
Start of the second half brought to you by Qual Choice Health Insurance. Power is having a choice, and Qual Choice offers the best value in health insurance for Arkansas businesses. Call them for a quote and see how much their new rates can save you. The Razorbacks led in the first half by Adu Thero's 7 points, 6 for DJ Wagner, 6 for Nellie Davis, 4 apiece for Knox and Richmond. Janai Broom, leading Auburn with 8 points and 7 boards. 7 for Chad Baker Mazzara, 5 apiece for Miles Kelly and Denver Jones. So as we begin the second half, John Calipari will break the huddle with Jonas Adu as his man in the middle. 4 of the 5 original starters are on the floor. Adu rather than Avicic.
Wow.
Nelly, Thero, Knox, and Wagner. The original starting 5 for Bruce Pearl, and Auburn will have the basketball to begin the second half. Denver Jones will man the point, picked up by DJ Wagner. Tigers in the half court, moving from our right to left in the second half. Off a screen, Kelly, top of the circle, tries a 3, no good. Bounces away, and Broom gets the offensive board. Auburn's going to get another shot. Broom lobs it low. Cardwell lost it, got it back. Hogs tie him up, and the Razorbacks are going to get the basketball. How about Carter Knox?
Wow.
Tying up Dylan Cardwell, and on the arrow, the Razorbacks get it.
I just love the fact Auburn continues to they're a great team. But they are taking some difficult shot, folks, and right there was another one, Denver Jones. They're not going to make those long threes very often like that. Good defense.
First possession of the half for the Razorbacks. Into the front court they come. DJ Wagner guarded out front by Jones. Nelly pops out, left side, gives it away to Thero. 15 to shoot. Adu in the lane on Broom, throws it up on the move, no good. Kelly with the rebound for the Tigers. Adu took it right at him. Now on the other end, Broom returns the favor. In the lane, loses the handle, gets it back, kicks it out to Jones. He'll step inside the arc. Knox blocked his shot. Adu out of there with it. Tonelli, 3-on-2. Left side, Knox at the elbow. Pull-up jumper, no good. Hogs missed a chance, and Broom gets the rebound.
Great defense by Carter blocking that shot. I don't think Auburn's got enough respect for this Arkansas defense.
Already 9 rebounds for Broom. in the half court. Tigers, Jones, left side three, no good. Cardwell got the rebound, though. Kicks it out to Broom. He'll give it away now to Kelly. Pull up at the foul line. Miles Kelly knocks down the jumper. Auburn's up by 8, 35-27. Matches their biggest lead of the night as Big Z comes off the bench. Ivisic at the scorer's table. He's about to come in. Wagner dribbles out near the logo.
Set
Auburn
play.
man-to-man. Hogs call a set play. DJ with a shot clock winding down toward 10. Guarded by Jones. Adu sets a screen. DJ on Cardwell. Kicks it out to Knox. Carter down the lane. Off the glass. It goes for Carter Knox. Tough shot for the freshman. Hogs back within 6, 35-29.
What a tough shot. Beautiful drive.
17:50 to play in the game. Kelly on the other end for Auburn. Cut off at the baseline by Nellie Davis. Lost the handle. Got it back, and they'll reset. 13 to shoot. Dribble handoff Denver Jones. Guarded by Davis on the switch. Cardwell sets a screen. Jones drives the right side in the lane with a left hand. Floats it up and in. Denver Jones with a bucket. Auburn by 8 again.
Great defense. He couldn't even shoot it with his correct hand, but he made about a 9-10 footer with his left.
That was a tough shot for Denver Jones. 37-29, 17:15 to play. Crowd trying to get into it. Wagner, pick and roll Thero. Kick out, Nelly, left wing three, short, no good. Broom knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Arkansas's ball with 17:06 to go. Ivisic is going to check in for Adu. Trevin Brazil's off the bench as well. He's going to come get a new Thero, I think, with 17:06 to go. So Adu and Thero go out. Ivisic will play inside with Brazil. The guards will be Knox, Wagner, and Davis. Wagner's going to throw it in out of the corner. DJ bounces it in, and Ivisic catch and shoot three, in and out, no good. Moore high to get the rebound for Auburn.
Just walked in the game. It's hard.
They've got it up 8 with 16:55 to go. Jones out high, bounces it down low now to Broom with his back to the basket. Nelly comes over to double team. Kick out, Moore's open, no good on the three. Arkansas out of there with a rebound. Davis blocked out Cardwell and got the board.
Yeah, you want more shooting. He's not a very long. He's not going to hit a lot of threes. He's already made a long jumper. That was a scud right there.
Hogs need a basket. Wagner left side picks up the dribble, needs help, bounces it in the lane, and Ivisic down the lane. Reach in foul on Janai Broom. Came before the shot, so Arkansas will inbound it off the baseline. They'll reset the shot clock at 20. Wagner will be the trigger man. Bruce Pearl goes to the bench. Tahad Pettiford's coming in. So are Chaney Johnson and Chad Baker-Mazzara. Jones goes out. Moore goes out. Cardwell goes out.
Yeah, we probably won't. We may not see Cardwell again. They'll probably put him back in. May not see Moore again the rest of the game.
Wagner will throw it in off the baseline. DJ bounces it to Knox, cutting to the rim, and Carter throws it down with two hands. Well executed by Arkansas, and it pulls them within 6.
Boy, he has come to play again. That A&M game's given him so much confidence, Chuck.
16:10 to play in the game. Broom out high for Auburn. Right side Baker-Mazzara. Pettiford around the screen. Top of the circle. Open in the corners. Johnson. His three's no good. Knox gets the rebound. Carter's got 8 points and 4 boards. Ahead to Wagner. 15:53 to go. DJ for three. Top of the circle, rattles it home. Wagner with a bucket. Arkansas's within 3.
Yeah, you can't go under those screens against DJ. He got his feet set, and boy, Auburn, they look out of it to me.
37-34. 15:38 to play in the game. Pettiford right side Broom. Away on the wing. Baker-Mazzara. Baseline drive. Bad pass stolen by Knox. Razorbacks in transition, and they gave it right back. Knox's pass intended for Brazil, stolen by Broom, and now the Tigers have the ball again. Miles Kelly across the timeline. They're up 37-34, 15:15 to play in the game. Cal's up directing traffic defensively. Broom at the high post, away to Johnson, down low, backs Knox in, turnaround no good, Ivisic with a rebound. Knox stood firm. Arkansas's got the ball, down 3 with 14:55 to go. Wagner out at the logo, on Kelly, drives around him to the rim, in the corner, open shooter, 3 ball good. Carter Knox knocks it down, and we're tied at 37.
Wow.
11 for Knox to go with 4 rebounds. New ball game with 14:35 to go.
Whew, what a great drive and kick out. Great shot.
Tigers in the half court. Broom at the elbow. Going to spin on Ivisic in the lane. Runner jump hook. No good. Tipped up and in. I think Knox is the one that tipped it in. I don't know who they're going to give credit for the basket, but Knox trying to get the rebound, tipped it in. Auburn's up 39-37. Razorbacks with a basketball. Brazil. Left side. Trevin needs help. Wagner comes to him with 13 on the shot clock. 14 minutes to play in the game. Wagner to Ivisic. Pick and pop. Zavonimir. 3-ball. Short. No good. Chaney Johnson with a rebound. Auburn's got it up 2. They run the floor. Broom lays it up and in. They threw over the defense. Hogs didn't get back. Auburn by 4. 13:44, just like the first half. We've not had a play stoppage.
No.
We're way overdue for the under-16 timeout. Knox to Big Z, top of the circle. Away to Brazil with 12 to shoot. Bad pass. Tried to hit Wagner on a back cut. Kelly stole it. End to end. Missed the shot, but Broom's there to clean it up. Cal wants a timeout. Cal's mad at Brazil over the pass. Hogs tied it up a moment ago, but now Auburn's gone out on a 6-0 run, and we've got a timeout. 13:22 to play. 43-37 Auburn. Now this for First Security Bank.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Sonic Radio.
Man, I just want to know how you could top the Sonic Smasher.
Glad you asked. What about crispy bacon, lettuce, and tomato? Let me introduce you to the newest addition to the Smasher lineup, the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. It's the Smasher you love, topped with stuff you love.
Whoa! It sounds like I just hit the Smasher jackpot.
Yeah, welcome to the deluxe life.
The Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
$13:22 to play in the game. Auburn on a 6-0 run after the Razorbacks had tied it. Tigers are on top 43-37. Hey, Westrock Coffee is the brand behind the brands. They proudly supply coffee, tea flavors, extracts, and ingredients to some of the world's most iconic brands. It's produced right here in Arkansas. It's ethically sourced from around the globe, and it's the official coffee of the Razorbacks. Learn more at westrockcoffee.com. Auburn had 6 offensive rebounds at halftime. They've collected 4 more since the intermission. They have 10 second chance points. Razorbacks don't have any. That has offset the fact that Arkansas has had an advantage in fast break points. Janai Broom's already got a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds. But how about Carter Knox, 11 points, keeping the Razorbacks in it?
He had the 17 the other day. His confidence levels through the roof. You talked in the pregame, 7 of 9 in College Station, 5 of 6 today. So he's shooting the ball so well mid-range. He's getting to the basket, and if he gets open, he's burying the three-pointers. He made a great one in the right corner to tie it up at 37.
Razorbacks made a bad pass a moment ago. 7 turnovers committed by Arkansas, 9 committed by Auburn. Hogs have done a good job at forcing them. They are +2 in points off turnovers. They need to stay ahead of the curve in terms of the points off turnovers.
Yeah.
In these close games, Boy, those passes, you want to make good, clean passes.
Yeah, we got the steal. We had a tie ball game. We got all the momentum, and then we threw a kind of a tough pass. It turns it over, and they go down and score. But we got to get some second-half points too, Chuck. 10-0. There's no reason we can't go get an offensive rebound and stick it back or draw a foul and get to the free throw line.
It's being brought to you in part by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150. The Ford F-150 has a strong tradition earned by outstanding capability and smart features like a mobile generator. That's how you create a legacy and the official truck of the Razorbacks. Hogs break the huddle with Billy Richmond out there, along with Nellie Davis, DJ Wagner, Thero, and Ivisic. Auburn pressures in the backcourt. Hogs get it in anyway. Wagner brings it up with 13:15 to go. Hogs down 6, need a good trip.
Yep.
Auburn man-to-man. Wagner left side, lobs it. Thero underneath, and he throws it down. They called that one during the timeout. It works to perfection, and Arkansas is within 4.
Well, that's a great set play out of the timeout.
13 minutes to go. 43-39 Auburn. Thero out high guarding Chaney. He'll give it away now to Miles Kelly. Shot clock at 14 for Auburn. Kelly on Wagner in the lane with a left hand off the glass. No good. Broom's follow up and in. Chani Broom with another offensive rebound. 45-39. Auburn by 6. 12 and a half to play. Davis out front, guarded by Kelly. Away left side, Wagner. Richmond pops out. Billy played really well in the first half. 10 to shoot. Got to go to work now. Pettiford extending Auburn's defense. Left side, Thero moves on Johnson. In the corner, Ivisic open. Three-pointer no good. Johnson collects the board for Auburn. Away to Pettiford, and here come the Tigers with 12:05 to go. Pettiford gets free, top of the circle, 3 in and out, no good. Ivisic clears the board for Arkansas. 5 boards now for Big Z.
We need them to keep shooting those threes. They're 4 out of 20, and we've done a good job of contesting the threes. We need Auburn shooting threes.
Auburn up 6, 11:49 to go. We've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Z set a screen and then rolled to the basket, held out on the floor by Pettiford, and that's going to lead us to the under 12 timeout. 11:49 to play in the game. Razorbacks trailing 45-39. Now this for Visit Hot Springs.
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them are Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
We're back after a word for your local station. This is Razorback Basketball from Learfield. .49 to play in the game. The Razorbacks hanging tough, but Auburn is up 45-39, and we were tied at 37 a bit ago off a corner 3 by Carter Knox, but Auburn has gone off on a little run since. Hey, before the week's over, that snow's going to melt. You're going to be ready to get out. They're going to be waiting for you at the Catfish Hole. They've got great locations, Fayetteville and Alma to be precise. The Catfish Hole serves the highest quality farm-raised catfish, hand-breaded chicken tenders, the best hush puppies anywhere. Now serving beer and wine in Fayetteville. Razorbacks will fly home after the game tonight, back to the frigid
tundra, the frozen tundra of northwest Arkansas. Razorbacks actually flew down here late Monday afternoon. They got out of Fayetteville ahead of the snow.
Yep.
So they practiced yesterday here inside the arena. Had another game day practice today. Now, obviously, it's different when it's full, but you do get a little bit accustomed to your surroundings. It seems like we've been here a while.
Yeah.
And Razorbacks giving a very spirited effort tonight.
I think that Auburn's up by 6 because Auburn's played just a little bit better than us. I don't think it's because of the crowd. I think we've handled the crowd very well. A lot of the crowd is sat down for a lot of this game. But what I love with this defense, you can tell all these blocks. We've got 5 blocks. We've changed 4 or 5 more. They got 0. So Auburn's not wanting to drive it as much. And that makes them shoot threes. 19 of their 47 shots are threes. That's 40%, and they're shooting a lot of bricks. They've only made 4 of them.
Razorbacks 5 of 11 in the second half from the floor, 2 of 6 beyond the arc. 11:49 to play in the basketball game.
It's one of the good inbounds right here. I like this. This is a do at the top with the Savannah Beer in the middle, and DJ throwing it in. Watch what we're going to do on the right side of this coming around. Billy will probably come around, and Carter can fake and step out. And if he's open, he'll shoot a 3.
Wagner will be the trigger man. Ivisic, Richmond, Thero on the floor. Carter knocks. They drop it into Richmond. Left side. Billy to the rim. Throws it up. Gets it to go. Strong move from the freshman. Richmond pulls Arkansas within 4.
Good play right there. There's about 9 options. About the 4th option got a layup.
Richmond with 6 points. He was a factor early, and now Ivisic knocks away an errant pass, and DJ picks it up in transition. The Razorbacks, Thero got ahead of himself, lost the handle. Big Z dives on the floor, gets the loose ball. They're going to call a jump ball, and the arrow is going to favor Auburn. They got to break them up out there now. Some words being exchanged. Janai Broom and Doug Shows talking it over. We've got a timeout on the floor with 11:20 to play in the basketball game. Razorbacks have made 5 of their last 7 shots. They're trying to heat up down the stretch. Auburn still leads at 45-41, and we're back after this for the Arkansas Ford dealers.
The Hog Call, the siren song of the Cardinal and White. It's thousands of voices raising to a fever pitch before tip-off, and a clear warning for any foe that dares get in their way. Ford knows that strong traditions start with leadership, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in, like Kubota BX and L-Series compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
Visit ArkansasKubotaDealers.com to find a dealer near you.
Calling all Razorback fans. Chuck Barrett here, your biggest fan in the stands. Did you know our own local Harps is the largest employee-owned company in Arkansas? Every time you shop at a Harp store, you're supporting a team that takes pride in their work, from the produce section all the way to checkout. So next time you're gearing up for game day or simply stocking up on essentials, choose Harps Food Stores. Support a company that supports its employees and shares your love for the Razorbacks. Harps, hometown fresh. 11:20 to play in the basketball game. The Razorbacks have come to Auburn, and they are giving the top-ranked Tigers all they want. The Tigers and the Razorbacks tied a moment ago at 37. Auburn with a 4-point lead right now. Hey, did you know you can earn a degree from the University of Arkansas no matter where you live? Online students at the U of A receive the same high-quality education as on-campus students. So go to online.uark.edu to find a program that lets you advance your career or start a new one. The U of A Online. Apply now at online.uark.edu. The Hogs 45% on the night. Auburn 38%. Razorbacks 18 of 40. The Tigers 18 of 47. Highland Dairy three-pointer update. Get a splash of fresh flavor with dairy products from Highland Dairy. Neither team's done very well behind it. Arkansas 3 for 15, Auburn 4 for 19. A minimal number of free throws. Auburn's 5 for 8. The Razorbacks are 2 for 6. That's hurt. Razorbacks have turned it over 8 times. They forced 10. They're +2 in points off turnovers. But they've been out-rebounded 33-21, 11-2 on the offensive glass, a 12-0 second-chance points advantage for Auburn. Hogs have got to seal the glass if they're going to come back and win. Knox has 11 to lead Arkansas, 14 for Broom for the other side. He's also got 11 rebounds. Out of the timeout, Chani Broom is out on the bench. Dylan Cardwell's back in. Chaney Johnson is in. They'll play with Denver Jones in the backcourt with Chad Baker, Mazar, and Miles Kelly. Cal will counter with Richmond, Wagner, Knox. Adu Thero's out there, as is Zvonimir Ivisic. Auburn's basketball. Denver Jones brings it up. 11-11 to go.
Got to take advantage with Broom out. No one else has been scoring for him in this half.
Bounce pass, right side, Kelly. Way out on the floor with 15 on the shot clock. Mazzara off a screen, top of the circle. 3, no good. Big Z with a rebound. Hogs with the ball down 4. 10:55 to play.
Auburn at least launching them threes. We need them to shoot threes. Every time they've made 4.
Billy Richmond at the logo. Left side Wagner. DJ gives it to Knox with 12 on the shot clock. Wagner pops back out. Got to go to work now. Thero out high with 5 to shoot. Takes Cardwell down the lane. Reverse layup, no good. Kelly gets the rebound for Auburn. Thero beat him to the rim. Couldn't finish. Kelly on the other end pulls up, quick 3, no good. Ivisic with a rebound.
Really weird, this offensive Auburn. Arkansas's locking them down. 4 of 21 from the 3.
45-41, Auburn by 4. 10-12 to play in the game. Wagner bounces it left side, stolen away. Kelly saved it for Baker. Mazar to the rim, finger roll good. Kelly ended up in the front row over the scorer's table across the floor from us.
Might have hurt that lady over there.
Saved the basketball, and Auburn scores in transition. They're shaking up. I think
he flew through those ladies.
He flew through the crowd over there.
Chuck, that's where we used to do the broadcast.
Yeah. That's the former position occupied by the visiting radio crew. I'm sure you'd have caught him.
I would have tried to hold him up. I'm a good sport.
The sea would have parted. He'd have ended up just where he ended up there. That lady can't believe it happened to her.
Get it in.
Hogs get it in. Knox across the timeline with 10 minutes to play in the game. Razorbacks are down 6. Every trip matters now. Wagner out at the logo. Baker Mazar is going to come guard him. That's a big guard, big defender at 6'7". Knox at the foul line, stolen away. Johnson stole it, and he'll dunk on the other end. Cal wants a timeout.
I think he's going to let him play.
Oh, he was going to call it. Now he decides not to. He'll let him play through it with 9:35 to go. They're on their feet at Neville Arena. Auburn's up 8. That matches their biggest lead of the night. Wagner, quick 3. Too strong, no good. Ivisic got the rebound, and they fouled him. They fouled him and banged him to the floor. They called the foul on Chad Baker Mazzara. It's only the 3rd foul against Auburn this half. No free throws. John L. Davis will come in, and I think Knox is coming out. Carter needs a blow. Chris Moore's going to come back in for Auburn.
I didn't think we'd see him anymore. I'm surprised they're putting him in because he's not much of an offensive threat.
Kelly's winded, I think.
Yeah, and Kelly's really struggled offensively, and they're pulling him out, but he does handle the ball well for them, so maybe we can pressure a little more.
Razorbacks have not scored in over 2 minutes. They need a basket. Down 49-41. Wagner's going to throw it in. He lobs it out front to Ivisic. Dribble handoff back to DJ. 15 to shoot, 9:20 to play in the game.
Yeah, a little screen action coming right here from the top.
49-41 Auburn. Thero at the high post, down the lane. Chaney Johnson knocked him down, and that's going to be a foul on Johnson. There's not a shot involved, so there will not be free throws, but the shot clock was down to 6. So the foul's on Johnson, and Arkansas will throw it in off the baseline.
I think their fans are finally realizing there's been he just slipped. Yeah. There was no contact.
Hogs got a break. 4th foul of the half on Auburn. Wagner will throw it in. DJ lobs it into Ivisic, and the Hogs go to work. Zavonimir picks up the dribble, needs help. Got to come to him. Thero does with 10 to shoot. Out front, Richmond blows by his man, gets to the rim and lays it in. They can't stop Billy Richmond. No. 49-43 with 8:52 to go.
Yeah, quieted the crowd. Huge play right there. Chris Moore can't guard him. He blew right by him.
8 for Billy. 8:45 to play. Baker Mazzara out front. Bounce pass in the lane. Cardwell lobs it up, and it's thrown down by Johnson. A lob from the high post, a two-hand finish. It's 51-43 with 8.5 to go. Crowd's really into it, as you can hear. Davis, left side for the Razorbacks. Nelly couldn't get the shot away. Back out front to Wagner.
3 would be nice right here.
Baker Mazzar's all over Nelly. 8 to shoot. Davis in the lane. Ivisic left side. Ivisic had it knocked away. They made him put it on the floor. Moore stole it. Baker Mazzar into the front court. 8:05 to go. Auburn by 8. Baker Mazzar steps back. Three-pointer in and out. No good over Ivisic. Knocked out of bounds off Auburn. It'll belong to the Razorbacks.
One of the most selfish shots I've ever seen right there by that young man from Auburn.
When we return from the timeout, that's a mouthful. You've seen a lot of basketball. 7:56 to go. It's 51-43 Tigers. We're back after this for Qual Choice Insurance.
What is power? Power can mean different things. For a business, it's offering competitive benefits while also controlling expenses. At Qual Choice, it's being part of a Fortune 50 insurer. For you, it's simple. Power is having choices. This year, ask for a Qual Choice quote and see how much our new rates can save you. Make the right choice. Choose Qual Choice.
Calling the Hogs. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, or you can't drive high. You can run, or you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
$7:56 to play in the game. The Razorbacks trailing top-ranked Auburn 51-43. It's being brought to you in part tonight by Sassy's. We'll be back at Sassy's Barbecue and Grill on Steamboat Drive Monday night for Live with Coach Cal. We had to cancel last Monday's edition because the Razorbacks, as we've told you, traveled early down here to get out of Arkansas before the snow hit. They're trying to work out perhaps a make-up time. We'll pass that along to you as the information becomes available, but there will be a show Monday night at 7 o'clock. Hope you'll make plans to be with us. If you can't join us at Sassy's, listen to us on the radio. 4 turnovers committed by the Razorbacks in the last 3 minutes and 48 seconds. That's got to be eliminated if they're going to have a chance to come back and win. 11 giveaways now for Arkansas tonight, 10 for Auburn.
Yeah, we talked about before the game. 12 was kind of a number. It'd be nice to stay below. We've done a great job not turning the ball over till that 3-minute stretch when we had a chance to, really, maybe get a little lead when it was 37-all, but we had turnovers. But it's just an 8-point game with almost 8 to play. Our defense has been so good. And, Chuck, we haven't fouled in the whole second half in a hostile environment. You're playing good defense then.
It's brought to you in part tonight by Shelter Insurance. They're the presenting sponsor of the Battle Line rivalry. The newest football tradition between the Razorbacks and the Missouri Tigers. We'll do it again next November, and it'll all be brought to you again by Shelter Insurance.
I thought he'd bring Broom back under 8, but he did not do it, and so it's interesting. We're going to get to play without Broom some more.
Janai Broom stays on Bruce Pearl's bench. Dylan Cardwell's out there along with Chaney Johnson. There's two big fellas. Kelly's out there along with Denver Jones. And Tahad Pettiford.
Pettiford hasn't played a lot.
No. Jonas Adu's back out there for the Razorbacks. Nellie Davis, Billy Richmond, DJ Wagner, and Adu Thero. 7:50 to go. Adu steps out high, gives it to Thero. Adu off the dribble against Cardwell to the low block. Kick out Wagner. Couldn't get a shot away. Adu Thero in the lane, off the glass and in. Thero with a power move. Arkansas is within 6, 51-45, 7:30 to go.
That was a great clutch in the air, strong move from him.
Need stops now. Pettiford dribbles out front. Hogs chase, double team. Pettiford gets rid of it to Jones with 15 to shoot. 7:15 to play in the ball game. Pettiford guarded out front by Wagner. Shot clock under 10. Pettiford right side. Johnson baseline. Cardwell jump hook, rims out. Rebound pulled down by Richmond. Hogs have it down 6. 7 minutes to play.
3 would be nice. Cardwell still hadn't scored. Missed about a 5-footer over the top of Jonas Adu.
Wagner out front guarded by Kelly. Adu sets a screen. DJ pick and roll inside. Jonas lost the handle, but they pushed him down and fouled him. They call the foul on Chaney Johnson. That's the 5th foul against Auburn this half. No 1-and-1 yet. Arkansas will throw it in off the baseline. They'll reset the shot clock at 20. 6:49 to go with Auburn up 51-45.
They're finally going to bring him back, and they let him sit for a while.
Yep, Janai Broom will come in, and he'll replace Dylan Cardwell. So Wagner will throw it in off the baseline.
If you could just tighten the score a little bit, pressure may get to the number 1 ranked team.
DJ out front. Thero's open. Catch and shoot 3. Too strong from Adu, and Kelly gets the rebound. They got a good shot. Just wouldn't go down. That would have cut it to 3. 6:38 to play. Arkansas down 6. Pettiford in the front court. Broom at the high post. Bounces it down low. Johnson trying to back his man in. Jump hook. Good. Did they count the basket?
Yes.
They do. It's an and 1. They call the foul on Arkansas. It's an and 1. Auburn's up 8.
First foul.
And a free throw could make it 9. First foul of the half. Whistled against Arkansas. They're going to call the foul on Billy Richmond. And it'll be Chaney Johnson to try to complete the 3-point play. 6:29 remaining in the game. Johnson's free throw's good. Biggest lead of the night for Auburn. They're up by 9.
That's only their 6th made free throw. Another good sign of that good Hog defense.
Wagner brings it up. Adu sets a screen. DJ keeps the dribble out front. Guarded by Kelly. Crosses him over. Down the lane. Off the glass and in and 1. Wagner with the bucket. Strong move to the rim. Kelly commits the foul. DJ pulls Arkansas within 7, and a free throw could make it 6.
Whew, that was a great drive to the left side. He went right through Miles Kelly, and Kelly's not little. He's 6'5", 6'6". Strong move by DJ. Wow.
So Wagner to the line to try to cut the lead to 6. Free throws up, no good. Off the front of the rim. Johnson got the rebound, and then he got fouled in the backcourt. Adu fouls him. Just the 2nd foul of the half against Arkansas, the 3rd tonight against Adu. And with 6:15 to play, Auburn's going to have the ball in the backcourt. 54-47, Tigers by 7. Pettiford behind the back on Wagner across the timeline. Johnson sets a screen. Thero guards Pettiford on the switch. 6 minutes to go. Pettiford crosses him over, steps back, missed the 3. Richmond with a rebound. Ahead to Thero. Adu to the rim, ducks it. Where's the foul? Cal wants to know where the foul was. 54-49. Hogs retreat defensively. Auburn tried to beat them back, couldn't do it.
Yep,
they drop it low to Janai Broom in the lane, knocked away. Johnson picks it up, and Adu had to foul him to prevent a dunk. Jonas charged with his 4th foul. But if there's no foul, there's an easy dunk, and they'll make them earn it at the line with 5:41 to go.
Yeah, 6 fouls on Auburn, 3 on Arkansas. Don't forget about the 1-and-1 in the college men's game. And, wow, what a great job by the dude Thero. I'm like Coach Cal and you right there. That should have been a foul.
So here's Johnson to the line at the 5:41 mark. Brazil and Avicic are about to come back in. Razorbacks trailing by 5. Chaney Johnson. The first of 2's on the way. No good. Too strong off the back of the iron. He'll have one more. Auburn now 6 of 10 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah.
Thero and Adu are coming out. Brazil and Avicic are going in.
Hogs are right there. The pressure's on Auburn. They're missing free throws. They are 4 of 23 from the three-point line. They've continued to launch those bricks, and the Razorbacks have done a pretty good job. We got to keep them off the offensive glass.
One more free throw for Johnson. 54-49. Tigers by 5. Second free throw's good. Somebody was in the lane.
That's big.
Do they wave it off?
Nope, didn't.
They said Arkansas was in the lane. I don't know why they blew the whistle if Arkansas was in the lane. It's 55-49. And the Tigers lead it by 6. Auburn's going to pressure in the backcourt off the made free throw. Brazil will be the trigger man. Trevin can run the baseline, gets it in. They'll clear it out now for DJ Wagner. 5:35 to play in the game. Auburn by 6, 55-49. DJ guarded by Kelly, out beyond the arc, gives it away to Davis. Ball fake, penetrate, pull up at the elbow, jumper good from Nelly Davis, 55-51.
He'll have to get that little guard off of him. Petford could not guard him. He tried to stay with him. He rose right over the top.
5:13 to go. Davis with a steal to the other end. Nelly throws it down. Arkansas is within 2. 55-53 with 5:02 to go.
Got to get this guard out. Hogs need to pressure him. Petford, he can't handle it tonight. He's not playing well. Got to take advantage of him.
Less than 5 minutes to play now. 4:53, 55-53 Auburn. Pettiford right side gives it away to Chaney Johnson. Johnson at the elbow. Pull-up jumper good from Chaney Johnson. He's got 14 points now, and Auburn's back up by 4.
He's the only one doing anything besides Broom, so you got to lock those two down and make one of these other guys that aren't playing well for Auburn.
4:30 to play. Auburn by 4. 57-53. Wagner picks up the dribble. Nelly comes to him. Davis going to try to take Pettiford. Leans into him. Heady play. Foul on Pettiford, and it's going to be 3 shots for Nelly. Nelly was kind of in no man's land right there, but he took advantage of the freshman, leaned into him, drew the contact, and he'll have 3 free throws and a chance to pull Arkansas within 1 with 4:22 to go.
Yeah, and Pettiford's a really good player. He's had a good season. He's had a really bad game out here, and right there, Nelly just took him to school. You got a chance to cut it to 1.
Davis will shoot 3 times. The first one short, no good. What is it with Arkansas at the foul line tonight? They're 2 for 8.
Yeah, if we shoot foul shots better, we're winning this ball game. We're ahead of these guys.
Got to make these next 2 and make it a 2-point game. Davis, an 87% free throw shooter. Second one's good, 57-54. Thero's back in for Brazil.
The last time Auburn played on this court in front of this crowd, they got beat.
One more free throw for Nelly.
Maybe doubt's starting to sink in on this Auburn team.
John L. tonight, 11 points. Now he's got 12. Arkansas is within 2. It's 57-55. Denver Jones going to bring it up now. Pettiford's out. Jones works against Richmond. Chad Baker-Mazara pops out. Nelly's all over him. 4:08 to play. They're going to call Davis for a foul out on the perimeter.
Doesn't hurt anything there.
Only the 4th foul against the Hogs this half, and the first tonight on Nelly. So with 4:09 to go, Auburn will throw it in over by their bench.
That's a good foul because it shows Arkansas we're the more aggressive team right now. Auburn's kind of playing with their heads down. Arkansas is kind of smelling it right now. Number 1 team in the nation on their floor. You're only down 2.
Baker-Mazara will throw it in. The Tigers go to work. 4:05 to play, 15 to shoot. Kelly Left side, Davis guards him. Out front, Broom's going to try a three. Too strong, no good. Rebound, Billy Richmond.
Terrible
Hawks
shot.
can tie it with a 2, grab the lead with a 3. 3:50 to play in the game. Cal up directing traffic. Wagner works against Jones out high. 15 on the shot clock. Nelly pops out. Gets around his man in the lane. Dumps it underneath. Shot partially blocked, but we've got a foul. Thero went up. Broom fouled him. And it's going to be free throws for the Razorbacks after the timeout. This one's a long way from finished. 3:38 to play. Auburn leads at 57-55. Now this for UAMS Health.
My name is Trevor Brazil. I'm a power forward for the Arkansas Razorbacks. The fan base is crazy in a good way. They always bring energy. We would struggle in games without them. As soon as I got injured, I knew I was probably going to have to, get some type of surgery. Immediately I just kind of put all my trust in UAMS. Knowing that we have doctors always around during the game, it makes you feel good because, if anything happens, they're always right there.
UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics.
Hey Razorback fans, basketball season is here and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Arkansas basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Razorback Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing, a ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
With Toyota's versatile SUVs, you'll be ready for any adventure, no matter who you're adventuring with. Bringing your furry co-pilot along, the RAV4's Power Pack Performance is bound to spark some zoomies. Right, buddy? Going out on the town with your partner in crime? Scoop them up in the Corolla Cross. Its sleek design will make up for the fact that you're always fashionably late. No matter who you're rolling with, there's a Toyota SUV fit just for you. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Razorback power, razor sharp style. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
.38 to play. The Razorbacks are down 2, and they'll be at the foul line to try to tie it in just a moment. But first, we're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Being brought to you in part tonight by Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Well, try and decide. Coca-Cola, proud to be the official soft drink supplier of the Razorbacks. Our game recap brought to you by First Security Bank. As Arkansas's community bank, First Security is all about taking care of customers and making life better right here in Arkansas. Check them out today at fsbank.com. First Security Bank better. The Razorbacks have made 4 of their last 5 shots. They're now shooting 55% in the second half, Coach Z. 12 of 22 from the floor. Not been great beyond the arc. 2 for 8 from 3 in the second half. 2 of 4 at the free throw line. But how about this? Auburn's not made a three-pointer in the second half.
Man, they just keep
They're
launching
0 for 10 beyond the arc. 11 for 27 in the second half, 40%. For the ball game now, Arkansas is at 48%. Auburn's at 40%. They can keep them off the offensive glass. We said Auburn, this 5-6 minutes ago, Auburn had 10 offensive rebounds at that point. They've only got 1 since. So the Razorbacks have done a better job down the stretch.
Sure have.
Keeping them off the old glass.
Yes, and we were getting rebounded by 12. And now we're just out rebounded by 7, and Auburn's got doubt. They've got a doubtful look on them, and no one has played well for them except for Johnson in the second half.
Adu Thero is going to be at the free throw line for 2 shots and a chance to tie the ball game. Out of the timeout, Ivisic is on the floor. Davis is out there. Thero, Wagner, Billy Richmond. Chaney Johnson, Janai Broom, Baker Mazzara, Kelly, and Jones for Auburn. Here we go. Thero to the stripe. The first of 2. Too strong. No good. Off the back of the iron. Razorbacks 4 of 11 at the free throw line now. Adu with 1 more. Thero 0 for 4
Yeah, need to make this one, cut it to 1, tighten the pressure up on Auburn.
Second one's good. Boy, he shot a line drive both times. That's pulls Arkansas within 1. 57-56, 3:30 to play.
Crowd stunned in here, quiet, stunned.
Denver Jones dribbles out of the logo against Richmond. Gets a screen, goes right side. Shot clock at 15. Chad Baker-Mazara pops out. Bad pass stolen by Nelly. Davis with the steal. Hogs have the ball with a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, he's been bad ever since the technical. Chad Baker's tightening up.
Wagner dribbles left side. Away to Nelly on the wing. Davis around Baker-Mazara to the rim. Lays it up and in. Davis with a bucket. And the Razorbacks are on top 58-57. Less than 3 minutes to play now. 2:55 with the clock rolling. Denver Jones out front. Gives it away to Broom. 15 to shoot for Auburn. Hogs by 1. Left side. Baker-Mazara gets a screen. Goes baseline around Thero to the rim. Off the glass and in. Chad Baker-Mazara with a bucket. Auburn back up 59-58.
That's all right. One possession game. We score right here. We get back in the lead.
2:30 to go. Wagner dribbles right side at the elbow. Kick out, Nelly. Ball fake on Broom. Floater at the foul line, no good. Rebound, Broom. Knocked away by Nelly, but he was out of bounds, and Auburn's going to get the ball. John L. Davis is all over the floor right now. Auburn's going to have it in the backcourt with 2:19 to play, and they lead at 59-58.
He's all over. You're right, Chuck. Offense, defense, loose balls. Incredible effort so far here by Nelly.
Denver Jones brings it up with 2:10 to go. Broom pops out. Bounce pass left side. Johnson at the elbow. Going to try to back Thero down in the lane. Chaney Johnson turnaround. Too strong this time. Broom's tip, though, is up and in. Janai Broom with a tip in. It's 61-58 Auburn. 1:50 to go.
Yeah, just Z's got to get in there and push him around.
Timeout. Cal wants to talk it over. Auburn got the offensive board. The putbacks giving them a 3-point lead, and it's a 30-second timeout. Now, the good news for Arkansas is they've made 5 of their last 7 shots. John L. Davis is heated up. Bad news is the Razorbacks have not made free throws tonight.
Yeah.
If it doesn't turn out their way, that's what we're going to look back at.
Yeah, absolutely, and we got to be aggressive. We're shooting it. If we get fouled on the floor, it's 8 fouls on Auburn. Everything's a free throw now for us. I do like the fact that we've only fouled 4 times. So we can kind of be aggressive on defense. We can reach a little bit. Maybe we can surprise Auburn with the steal because we've only fouled 4 times. This game's going to come down to defense. There's a lot of time left, 1:50, and anything can happen.
The top-ranked Tigers lead it by 3. Out of the timeout, Adu Thero, Zavonimir Ivisic on the floor. Nelly Davis is out there with DJ Wagner and Billy Richmond. 1:50 to play. Thero's going to throw it in right in front of us. Chaney Johnson will defend the inbound. A 3 would tie it. Adu bounces it into Big Z, and here we go. He'll leave it for Wagner. 20 on the shot clock. DJ out front, gets a screen from Ivisic, right side. Ivisic is open, 3-pointer in and out, no good. Down and out, and Kelly got the rebound.
Great look, great play, Coach. Wide open 3 from our best shooter, just couldn't get it going down.
1:30 to play, Auburn with the ball up 3. Man, they got the shot, it just went down and came back out.
Billy's all over.
Mazara out front, Richmond with 10 to shoot, defends. Mazara trying to take him off the dribble. Around Billy, pulls up at the elbow. Jumper no good, but Richmond commits the foul with the body. They get Billy for the foul, his second of the night. And with 1:15 to go, Auburn will shoot free throws, leading by 3.
8 fouls on Auburn. That's just 5 on the Razorbacks.
It's going to be Chad Baker-Mazara to shoot twice. Carter Knox is off the bench. He's about to come back in. Boy, Knox has played well tonight. 11 points, 4 rebounds. Chad Baker-Mazara to the line.
He hadn't scored besides that one drive. We've done a good job in the second half on him.
Shoots with a left hand. First free throw's good. Auburn by 4, 62-58. Chad Baker-Mazara now with 12 points tonight. One more for Chad Baker Mazzara.
Got a lot of time. Got a lot of time here.
Trying to push their lead out to 5. Second one's on the way. Got them both. 63-58. Hogs throw it in. They got to go to work. Wagner into the front court. Down 5. DJ guarded by Jones. Behind the back at the elbow. Tried to cross him over. Hits Thero on a cut to the rim. Shot goes. Did they count it?
No.
They're not going to count it. They're going to wave it off. They say the foul's on the floor. So it'll be a 1-and-1 for the Razorbacks with a minute and a second to play. And Auburn up by 5.
Yeah, that was a great drive. Good play again. And that's going to be the fourth. I've got Chaney. I don't know if they called it on 30. Yeah, they called it on Johnson, I think.
So here's Adu Thero to the free throw line. Got to have everything now. First one rattles around and drops home. Thero makes the first, earns the bonus. Arkansas is within 4, 63-59.
Well, maybe Trevin, you're going to put him in for defense. Maybe he can make a block or do something for us here.
Billy Richmond's going to come in too. Second free throw's good, so Cal will go defense for offense now. They'll substitute again at the other end. Knox is out. Big Z's out. Brazil is on the floor, as is Billy Richmond. 1:01 to play. Auburn will throw it into the backcourt. 63-60. They get it into Chad Baker Mazzara, and John L. Davis defends him. Less than a minute to play. Jones into the front court. Jones guarded by Richmond. 50 seconds to go. Baker Mazzara pops out. Nelly's all over him. 12 to shoot for Auburn. Bounce pass left side. Kelly drives, leaves it for Broom. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound out of bounds off Auburn. Oh, they say off Arkansas.
Need to take a look at this.
Wow, they got to look at that one. 35.7 to go. They're going to look at it over here right in front of us. It looked like from our end of the floor, we're on the opposite end. It looked like it might have been off Chaney Johnson. How did Broom's shot not go in?
Well, he's not been going like super aggressive to the basket, and that time he went a little, he did in the first half, but he finally tried to turn it on. He couldn't flip the switch. He put a little bit too much spin on it. It went around the rim. It looked like it was going to drop, but it popped out. And if the Hogs can get the ball here, you're going to have the ball only down 3 with 35 seconds left. If not, you're still okay.
Well,
just play defense.
You talked a minute ago about how defense is going to tell the story. Arkansas has not made a basket in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, you can still win this thing at the free throw line, but it would be nice to get a bucket.
Absolutely. And I think if I'm coach, I'm telling our team right now, okay, hopefully this is our ball. If it's not, guys, we've only fouled 5 times. We've got one. We can be aggressive, try to steal it.
So it's going to be Auburn's basketball as they looked at the review. We are on the other end of the floor. We do not have the television monitor in front of us that many of you. So with 35.7 to go, it's going to be Auburn's ball, and they'll throw it in off the baseline.
Coach said right there, we've got a foul to give, so you can be aggressive and try to steal it. If we foul, they're not shooting free throws. And I love the fact Auburn, who's tightening up a little bit, they're going to have to possibly shoot some 1-and-1s.
They'll throw it in off the baseline. They drop it into Broom, and Arkansas immediately goes and fouls. Brazil fouls Broom. That's the foul to give. The next one sends them to the line. The next one will be a 1-and-1.
Don't have to foul.
But
you don't have to foul at all if you don't want to.
Might as well give the foul right there. And that way, if you need to foul and need to stop the clock and send them to the line, you've accomplished that.
Yeah, and it don't hurt to foul because the pressure's on them. They're going to have to shoot a 1-and-1.
Got to throw it in, too. Chad Baker Mazzara inbounds it off the side, drops it into Denver Jones. 32 seconds to play, and now Thero reaches in and fouls Baker Mazzara. So it'll be a 1-and-1 for Chad Baker Mazzara. Cal didn't like the call. Knox and Avicic are going to come back in. Brazil and Richmond will come out. They'll go offense for defense now.
It looked like
as Chad Baker Mazzara goes to the line for a 1-and-1.
Looked like we were trying to foul there.
Baker Mazzara, 13 points tonight. He's 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Hogs need him to miss. Auburn leads it by 3. 3 dribbles from Chad Baker-Mazara. The front end's good, and Auburn's up by 4.
If you're Arkansas now, just be aggressive. Auburn's going to do everything they can not to foul. So we can shoot a 3 or we can drive it all the way to the hole. They're not going to foul.
Point. You don't have to shoot a 3.
No, just drive it at them. They're not even going to be playing very hard defense because they're not going to want to foul.
Baker-Mazara will have one more. Second one's up. That's good. He's 6 of 6 at the line, and Auburn's up by 5. 65-60. Nelly into the front court. Got to work quickly now. Leaves it for Wagner. Big Z away to Thero. 24 seconds to play. Avicic for 3. Air ball. Baker-Mazara with a rebound. 17 seconds to go. Chad Baker-Mazara leaves it for Jones at midcourt. Thero reaches in and fouls him. Shot clock's off. 13.1 to go. Auburn by 5, and they're going to the free throw line.
I'm not long ways from over, though, because they've got the Jones has got to shoot a 1-and-1. Now, you'd much rather be up 5 than down 5, but it's still a 1-and-1. I'm surprised Chad Baker passed that ball because he's a great free throw shooter.
So here is Denver Jones. Front end's good. Auburn by 6. This is the important one here. This could make it a 3-possession game, and with 13.1 to go, that'll be tough.
Yeah, you got to have him miss this, and it's still a 2-possession game. He needs to brick this one, hopefully.
Second one's on the way. It's good. Auburn by 7. 67-60. Razorbacks have fought tonight. Wagner to the rim with a left hand, no good. Rebound. Jones, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. That's it. Heck of a game. Razorbacks gave the top-ranked team in the land all they wanted, but tonight it is Auburn who holds serve at home and defeats the Razorbacks by a final of 67-60.
Well, we played our tails off. I'm telling you what, the Razorbacks, huge underdogs here. I don't know what the deal was but Augsburg, what a fight and what great defense to hold the best team in the country to 67 points.
67-60 Auburn. The Tigers survive as the Razorbacks drop to 15-11 overall, 4-9 in conference play. Handshake line in front of us. Auburn wins at home. The Sonic postgame show is next after this for Coca-Cola.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
The 11th game of the SEC football tradition known as the Battle Line rivalry between your Arkansas Razorbacks and the Mizzou Tigers is complete. Look for the tradition presented by Shelter Insurance to grow in the coming years as we continue to heat up the border and support our student athletes with this new rivalry, the Battle Line rivalry, presented by Shelter Insurance. Find a Shelter agent near you at shelterinsurance.com.
Become a Razorback. Earn your degree from the University of Arkansas no matter where you live. Online students at the U of A receive the same high-quality education as on-campus students. Go to online.uark.edu to find a program that lets you advance your career or start a new one. The U of A Online. Apply now at online.uark.edu.
Home makeover to get through the last few weeks of winter? Kohl's is having a big sale so you can give your home a reset. Plus, Kohl's Rewards members save an extra 15% on so much to refresh your space, like stylish decor, cozy pillows, convenient storage, and so much more. So hurry to Kohl's to snag your savings before the secret's out. Select styles. Kohl's Rewards 15% off coupon valid through March 2nd. Must be a Kohl's Rewards member. Exclusions apply. Visit a store or Kohl's.com for details.
The home of the Hogs. This is Arkansas basketball on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Welcome to the Sonic Postgame Show, presented by Sonic Drive-In, a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free, eat Sonic. Let's head back courtside now with the voice of the Razorbacks, Chuck Barrett.
And we welcome you in to the Sonic Postgame Show and remind you about Sonic's new Bacon Deluxe Smashers. Your favorite smasher now with crispy bacon, lettuce, tomato, live free, eat Sonic. Well, Auburn knows they were in a battle. They held Arkansas without a field goal for the final 3 minutes of the ballgame. Razorbacks missed their last 4 shots. But what a battle tonight, Matt Zimmerman. Arkansas is so close. They are so close to busting through and winning one of these games.
Absolutely. We're so close against the great Alabama team, and then right here in a hostile environment, we play so well and only give them 67 points. This is a team now, folks, that averages 85, Auburn, and they average 83 in the SEC game. So to hold them to 67 is really good. We defended the 3 very well. We didn't let them drive a whole lot. Now, they made some buckets inside late, and they made free throws, and that's what great teams do. And for Auburn, I'm kind of impressed with the fact I didn't think they played well, but great teams still find a way to win when they don't have their best. But the Razorbacks' effort was great, their attitudes were great, and they brought the fight in here to the Auburn Tigers.
Auburn was 0 for 10 from 3 in the second half, but they were 8 of 9 from the foul line, and virtually all of those were down the stretch. Arkansas didn't foul until they had to toward the end, and Auburn was able to win it at the free throw line. Razorbacks just 7 of 14 from the line tonight. This is one of those games you coulda, and they probably will, coulda, shoulda, woulda themselves to sleep about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Bottom line is, man, Arkansas took the number 1 ranked team to the wire in their arena and played like a team that's far from being finished.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go in the game. We've got a lead, 58-57, after Nelly made that great move and scored, and we had all the momentum. Our bench was going crazy. Our staff was fired up, and you could just see the bounce in our guys' step out there, having the lead here after 37 minutes. But give Auburn credit. They made a couple tough baskets, and then, as you said, they made those free throws.
The Razorbacks 15-11, 4-9 in conference play as they prepare to come home and play Missouri on Saturday night. Auburn improves to 24-2. The Tigers are now 12-1 in conference play. This was a quad 1 win for them. They are now 15-2 against quad 1 opponents. Check that. This is a quad 2 game for them. I'm sorry, it would have been a quad 1 win for Arkansas. But Auburn, nevertheless, has been dominant this season against the better teams, and Arkansas gave them all they wanted tonight. Well, we've got more to do before we wrap it up from Auburn. We'll hear from Cal in just a bit. Play of the game, star of the game, final numbers. So stay with us on the Sonic Courtside Show. We're back after this for Summit Utilities.
We're back with more of the Sonic Postgame Show after this timeout. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic.
When it comes to keeping your family safe, Summit Utilities is here to help keep your senses sharp both inside and outside your home. If you smell a bad odor like rotten eggs, leave on foot immediately. It might be a gas leak. Then call both 911 and Summit Utilities from a safe location. Outside your home, it's important to know what's below before you dig. Always call 811 to have your utility lines marked. It's free and can save you a lot more than money. Your safety is our priority. For more on gas safety, visit summitutilities.com/safety.
Look, you already know eating right and staying active make a big difference, but weight loss surgery could get you back in the game. Check out the Bariatric and Metabolic Institute at Encore Medical Center in Saline County, part of the Arkansas Heart Hospital team. Their bariatric experts can help you lose the extra weight, get off medications, manage diabetes, and more. Visit arheart.com/BMI now for details. That's arheart.com/BMI for weight loss surgery. Your ticket to better health.
For the latest in news, notes, and special content, head to ArkansasRazorbacks.com. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Ma, is this how you feed a hamster?
I think so.
Is my homework right?
I think so.
Is this milk still good?
I think so.
When it comes to parenting, sometimes it's okay to think you know. But when it's something as important as your child's car seat, don't just think. Know. Double check if your child is in the right seat for their age and size. It'll help protect them in a car crash. Don't just think. Know by visiting nhtsa.gov/the right seat. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Now, more of the Sonic Postgame Show presented by Sonic Drive-In. Live free. Eat Sonic.
Auburn wins it 67-60 as we welcome you back to the Sonic Postgame Show and remind you about their new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, your favorite smasher. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, live free. Eat Sonic. Let's check the final numbers. They're brought to you by Edward Jones. You can find an Edward Jones financial advisor near you at edwardjones.com. Hogs shoot 45% for the ball game, 48% in the second half. On the night, 25 of 55 from the floor. Auburn 25 field goals on 62 attempted shots. They got a bunch of offensive rebounds, and that allowed them to get more field goal attempts than the Razorbacks. Three-point shooting not particularly good for either side. The Razorbacks 3 of 19 from beyond the arc, 4 of 24 for Auburn. And our final Highland Dairy three-pointer updates brought to you by Highland Dairy. Get a splash of fresh flavor with dairy products from Highland Dairy. Razorbacks only 7 of 14 from the free throw line tonight. Auburn was 13 of 17, 8 of 9 in the second half. Razorbacks forced 12 turnovers. They committed 11. They scored 10 off Auburn's 12 and gave up 8 off their 11. Auburn pounded them on the glass, particularly as the game wore on. 42-29 was the rebounding advantage for the Tigers. 13-4 on the offensive glass. 16-3 was the second chance points advantage for Auburn. Now, Bruce Pearl plays more players than does John Calipari, so they had a big advantage in bench points. Arkansas was plus 10 in points in the paint. Razorbacks had more steals. Razorbacks blocked 5 shots. But in the end, Auburn was able to hang on. Individually, for the Razorbacks, 4 players in double figures. Adu Thero led the way with 16 points. He had 4 rebounds in the game as well. 14 points for John L. Davis. He was particularly good in the second half. 4 of 5 from the line, 5 of 9 from the floor, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for the senior from Gary, Indiana. Carter Knox kept the Razorbacks in it for a stretch tonight. After going 7 of 9 from the floor against Texas A&M, he goes 5 of 6 from the floor tonight against Auburn. Hit a 3, missed a couple of free throws, had 4 rebounds in the game, 11 for Knox, and 11 points for DJ Wagner. 5 of 12 from the floor for DJ, had a couple of rebounds, 5 assists tonight. 5 assists for Wagner, 4 assists for John L. Davis. 8 points tonight for Billy Richmond. He was a spark plug off the bench, as he always seems to be. 4 rebounds. The disappointing part, Zvonimir Ivisic did not score. He was 0 of 10 from the floor tonight. 9 of those were three-point attempts, and he missed them all. Brazil didn't score. Adu didn't score. Jonas had a couple of rebounds, but they did not get the production from their big fellas. Big Z didn't score. Adu did not score. Brazil did not score. Thero had 16, but you're talking about 6'10 Brazil, 6'11 Jonas Adu, and 7'2 Zvonimir Ivisic. Nothing in the scoring column from any of them tonight. For Auburn, 3 players in double figures. Janai Broom with a double-double. 16 points, 13 rebounds. He came in averaging 18 and 10, so no real surprise that Broom posted double-double numbers. 15 points for Chad Baker-Mazzara off the bench. He was 6 of 6 at the foul line, most of those down the stretch. Chaney Johnson had 14 points, and there was a stretch where he scored 10 straight for Auburn. He was 6 of 13 from the floor. He had 6 rebounds as well. Johnson was a factor off the bench. He's a transfer from Alabama Huntsville. So he stepped up, and he certainly played well tonight. 9 points for Denver Jones, one of their guards. 7 points for Miles Kelly. Kelly also had 8 rebounds from his guard spot. So he played very well tonight. 2 points for Chris Moore, the West Memphis native. Hit a shot in the first half from the wing. Dylan Cardwell played but did not score. I neglected to mention Tahad Pettiford had 4 points in the ballgame tonight. He also had 4 assists. It all adds up to a 67-60 Auburn win. The Razorbacks will head home now for back-to-back dates with Mizzou and Texas, and they need them both after dropping to 4-9 in conference play tonight. And we'll continue on the Sonic Postgame Show after this for the Arkansas Ford dealers.
We'll be back with more of the Sonic Postgame Show, presented by Sonic Drive-In. Live free, eat Sonic.
The Hog Call, the siren song of the Cardinal and White. It's thousands of voices raising to a fever pitch before tip-off, and a clear warning for any foe that dares get in their way. Ford knows that strong traditions start with leadership, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Experience luxury at Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas, where the excitement never stops. Elevate your gaming experience at our world-class smoke-free casino and enjoy an unparalleled stay at our hotel. Find bliss at the Astral Spa, embark on culinary adventures, and witness the thrill of live thoroughbred racing through May 3rd. To book your experience, visit oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
You're listening to the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Welcome back to the Sonic Postgame Show. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic.
And we welcome you back to the Sonic Postgame Show in the wake of Auburn's 67-60 win over the Razorbacks, and remind you about Sonic's new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smashers. Live free. Eat Sonic. Time for us to check in on our All Heart Hospital play of the game. It was an exciting game. There were lots of great plays. We're going to go with Nelly's bucket at the 3:06 mark that gave the Razorbacks the lead. Wagner dribbles left side, away to Nelly on the wing. Davis around Baker Mazzara to the rim, lays it up and in. Davis with a bucket, and the Razorbacks are on top 58-57. Unfortunately for Arkansas, that would be their last field goal of the game. And Auburn would hold Arkansas without a basket for the final 3 minutes and 6 seconds. The Razorbacks would only score one more point. That came from the free throw line. Auburn outscored them 8-1 at the end, and that allows the Tigers to get the win. Our play of the game brought to you by the Arkansas Heart Hospital. It's the only hospital in the region that specializes entirely in your heart health. Choose the Arkansas Heart Hospital, all heart. Time for us to name our star of the game, brought to you by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, balancing power reliably, affordably, and responsibly. Well, you heard him a moment ago in our play of the game. John L. Davis was all over the floor in the second half. Offense, defense, made free throws. Arkansas struggled at the foul line tonight, but not Nelly. He was 4 of 5, 14 points, 5 of 9 from the floor, had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and John L. Davis is our star of the game. Hogs fall 67-60. Coach Cal when we come back after this for the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
We're back with more of the Sonic postgame show after this timeout. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're